mic already on?
No. And now it is. You just turned it on.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Go live. Or, yeah, go intermission.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. What's happening, Dragon Ball Super Players? This is your commentator, PR Sign, and we are here live tonight for SAS. This is Super at Spectral, and we're going to have a nice time today. Oh, yep. We got a showing right here from the other David, the other member. Oh, snap. That's right. You got to go ahead and post that. I have no idea.
Who's on stream?
Who's on the table? Joshua?
What are their tags?
Joshua versus? Okay, Joshua versus who? Daniel? Daniel, yeah.
And then fix the score. Yeah, because I'm head out.
You gonna head out?
Head out.
Oh. All right, here we go. Round. This is gonna be nice. This is gonna save it. Boom. All right, let's start this over again. What's happening, Dragon Ball Super Players? I am your co-commentator, PR Soon.
What's up? Co-commentator. You're the commentator.
The commentator. Oh, I thought you were the commentator next to me. Well, we got David right here, and of course, we are the dynamic duo, otherwise known as Double D's.
Double D's.
Double D's, and we are actually.
One isn't enough.
No, one isn't enough. But I wanted to go ahead and bring to you guys what we've had, what they've decided for King of the Hill. So what's going to happen is we have the Shenron statue in the actual store. And of course, there's going to be spots for 7 Dragon Balls. Now, today is going to signify the second contender that's going to go on to next week and fight head on for the title of King of the Hill. And what's going to happen is the very first person to get the title next week is going to get 1 Dragon Ball on Shenron's lair.
Yeah.
On Shenron's lair.
There's 7 Dragon Balls.
There's 7 Dragon Balls. For each Dragon Ball, the person that's King of the Hill is going to acquire a pack equivalent to the amount of Dragon Balls they've acquired. So 1 Dragon Ball, 1 pack, 2 Dragon Balls, 2 packs, and so on and so forth. Whenever you get the 7th Dragon Ball, you get a box. Here.
But that's just the beginning.
That's just the beginning. Not only do you get a box, but of course, obviously, since you held the title for 7 weeks, you're obviously, undeniably, one of the best, if not the best in Houston. Yep. So Spectral is going to sponsor your next trip, your next tournament. It's going to be flight, it's going to be room and board, and the entry for the event.
Yeah. You got to pay for your own food, but you also get a jersey that you will wear at the event. It's mandatory; you must wear the jersey. But that jersey will have your team's logo on it. So if you're on a team, definitely want to represent that team. Let everybody know that your team is a superior team in Houston.
No, it is very good, and it looks like they are already getting ready to start. So you already know what my motto is, man.
Dante the One says, I'm coming back.
Oh, he's coming back. Hey, you know what? You know what that also means, coming back? It means we're headed to the mats.
Going to the mats.
Nice. Oh, we got Jenimba versus Goku. Oh, I did not think I was going to be seeing Jenimba. And so it looks like Jenimba ends up starting off the game. This is round 1 here on SAS. And starts off with charging a dual color card. We have Goku going to go ahead and charge the negate blocker and then burst 3 cards to start off this round.
Hey, hey, Sheldon, thank you. I appreciate it. Sheldor.
That Evo short right there. He's going to go ahead and tap 1 for the Gohan. This is going to allow him to search the top 5 cards for a Unison specified cost of 2 or a Universe 7 card, and he gets the super combo.
Ooh,
biscuits.
That's all the biscuits.
And you know what? It's almost live right now, too, because it's a sparking super combo. He has 4 cards in the drop area. So he's almost able to play the super combo.
Underclass, what's up, fam?
Oh, I was about to say, what'd you do to the screen? But yes, it's Joshua versus Daniel. It looks like he's going to go ahead and swing in. Jenimba is going to take the life. And so I'm assuming Jenimba is Daniel. If not, we're going to have to switch it up.
This is Josh.
Oh, that's Josh?
We have to swap him.
Okay, so
swap the names.
Swap and then save. Boom. Yeah. Is that it? Oh, but the lives are different.
No. You reset the lives. So this is the swap button.
Oh, I got you. Hey, man, this tech stuff, it might be a little above my pay grade. But we got Jenimba actually playing a pan card.
So what are the life totals?
So right now we got Josh at 6 and we got Goku at 7. And so it looks like Jenimba is actually playing the pan card. This is the Blue Awakening card that came out in the World Tournament set. 1-drop pan, play it, swing, pull a card from life, gain take K, and at the end of the turn, you actually get to bounce it to hand, so you save that one card, so it's actually very tactical in that sense, and so he's going to go ahead and pass it right there.
Hand advantage, best advantage, right?
Hand advantage is the best advantage, and of course, deck thinning is deck winning. Everybody know. Oh, he milled his secret.
Joshua Thrash. That's right, Saul boys are live, baby.
Dang, he milled it. I'm not gonna lie, man. That hurts right there. The secret that he's playing is the Broly secret, and it's very, very strong secret. That's one of the reasons why me personally, like I said, everybody has their personal experiences, but me personally, I do not like burst. I do not like burst because you can't really control the burst. But Goku's going to go ahead and swing in with 15k power to the face.
I hear that's a common problem people have controlling the burst.
Controlling the burst. Woohoo! Hey, you borderline, man. You borderline. We're supposed to be PG, bro. You're supposed to be PG.
What? We're talking card games. I don't know. Where's your head at?
What? Nah, okay, well, maybe my head is not where it's supposed to be at. But Jenimba takes a life, so now we got Joshua down to 5 lives. He's going to go ahead, and it looks like he comboed with the android. The android's going to come out, and it looks like he's going to be swinging, if I'm not mistaken. Ooh, man. It's been a while since I have seen U7 red, and hey, we'll see if it puts in some work. I know Jenimba, every time they swing with Jenimba, the auto is to mill 2 cards off the top of the deck, which is actually, you're actually helping Goku in the sense. Oh, so it looks like he's going to go ahead and arrival. Go ahead. It looks like he's going to go ahead and arrival, and it looks like this is going to be the arrival AOD Bojack, if I'm not mistaken. But so we got these 2 phenoms going at it, and like I said, when it comes to Jenimba, you're milling out cards. When it comes to Red Goku, you're bursting cards, because in order for you to get off your effects, you need to have sparking in the drop area. And so I don't know if this actually is going to be in favor of the U7 Goku, or if this is actually going to be in favor of Joshua, because the thing is, when it comes to milling, your opponent is milling and helping you out so that you can mill, but at the same time, you're milling your opponent's cards, and they're getting what they need in the drop area to activate their effects. So, like I'm saying, it's a toss-up right there. We got Ahmed right there that says it's a great matchup for Joshua in the sense that he's helping him mill. And of course, we got the Search, we got the one-drop Gohan being played. Search is the Frieza card to hand, and now look at that. Joshua is over there filling the deck, feeling how thin the deck is at that moment. He's going to go ahead. It looks like he threw the limp wrist. Throwing the limp wrist, it is now Jenimba's turn. And, of course, we already know Jenimba's going to charge and swing in with the big body right there so he can just continue to mill. Don't you love it when the Jenimba players look at you and say, mill 2, please? He's going to go ahead and play a one-drop hand, swinging in, but he's going to be swinging at the android, so he's going to be clearing board as well. But, of course, Joshua does end up pulling a life in order to gain the power to get rid of the android on the board. Oh, no, he actually comboed the Gohan, so the android is still on board. Swings in with Jenimba, mill 2, please, and boom, there goes the counter attack that actually goes to the drop area too. Very good counter attack, but very detrimental that it went into the drop area right there. What is it? We got Underclass saying, yo, what's happening, fam? What's happening, boss? Much love to you, and I'm glad that you're watching on SAS. This is Super X Spectral, and of course, I am your commentator, PR Sign. He's going to go ahead and restand because it looks like it's now Daniel's turn. Thinking about his charge for the 3rd energy of this game that he's going to charge. He's first charged the Negate. He charged the Yamcha. Now he's charging the Shinron Unison, which is actually not that bad of a Unison. You do have to tap 3, but its plus ability is actually choosing up to 2 of your opponent's battle cards, negating him by 15k, with the ability, the permanent, that your red cards can swing at active cards. He's going to go ahead and swing in, and it looks like he's going to activate the blocker on the AOD Bojack. He's going to then search, and so on the search, we get the Frieza. And do we have any other response for the swings and the block? Like I said, it looks like we have Daniel. I think we might have Daniel at 6 lives, if I'm not mistaken. Daniel at 6 is going to go ahead and actually play a Frieza super combo in order to get the blocker out of there. So clearing each other's boards, and I don't know if he's going to, he's going to tap 1. Does he tap 1 for another? Oh no, he taps 1 for another android. I thought it was going to be another Gohan. Swings in, and it looks like it's going to be met with a negate, so the dimension magic, but we do get the abilities off of the android because it is an auto. And the auto looking at the top 3, and you're going to search a Universe 7 card and then bottom deck the rest of the cards. So we got 2 androids on board. We still have 2 energies open. What is Daniel going to do here? This can be a very detrimental move for Daniel if he has the right cards in the hand. But of course, like I said, we're going to be commentating reactively. So it looks like he's going to go ahead and swing in with the leader. Do we have a response? It looks like there are no negates. He's going to go ahead and draw to see if he can put a little bit of pressure. Gonna go ahead and awaken, and of course that is gonna be a draw 1, restand up to 1 energy for the awakening conditions. And it looks like he's going to keep at 15. Jenimba goes down to 3 lives. And I don't know if this onslaught is going to continue or not. Yes, it is. He taps 3, plays the unison, the Sin Shinron. And now we're going to see... he's going to go ahead and play... the one of... So plays the Sin Shinron. And then because he does have the markers on him, he's going to be able to play New Ruler. And New Ruler, of course, gains 5k. It cannot be blocked. Nice. So it was met with a Frost. We got the Frost Deadly Poison that's going to go ahead and negate its skills. But you know what? It's still a 15k attacker. So they're going to go ahead and use the New Ruler and swing in. And of course, we still have an attack by the Unison. We got David McClendon. What's happening, player? Thank you for following. Much love to you here on SAS. Super at Spectral. And of course, I am your commentator, PR Sign. And it looks like he's going to do the minus ability off of the Sin Shinron. He's going to look at the opponent's hand and rip out a card. And I believe the card is 20k or less, if I'm not mistaken. Either 20k or less or 10k or less. But still, the fact that he can look at his opponent's hand and have card knowledge in his hand. Because the thing is, with Jenimba players, they're going to have a lot of negates. The Frost Deadly Poison definitely is going to be a card that they're going to use. But it looks like Joshua goes down to 2 lives. Oh, wow. 2 lives to Joshua, and I think that might be it, unless maybe Daniel plays, oh no, he can't play, I was about to say, he's going to play Overrealm. He can't actually play Overrealm due to the restrictions of the leader, the U7 Goku. We got DBS Duelist says he should be prioritizing Frieza and Goku's over A17s at this point, so he doesn't take so many cards out of his deck. I actually agree with that too. I mean, like I said, you guys are my co-commentators. You already know what it is, man. But yeah, no, Jenimba's going to keep on milling. And then, of course, you got the androids that are going to keep on searching. So you're pulling cards as he's milling you. And then, of course, you're bursting as well. You're at a time crunch right now. You got to be able to punch in that clock. We got Ahmed saying New Ruler resets it. New Ruler gets rested. Oh, gotcha. I thought he was swinging. I thought he was swinging in, but you are completely right. When it comes to Frost Deadly Poison, not only does it come in with its skills negated, but it also comes in rest mode. I completely, like I said, thank you. I appreciate you guys for being on top of things. And it looks like, of course, we're going to be swinging in, and we do have a mill that is happening with Jenimba. Now, on the awakened side of Jenimba, we do have an auto that does specify that you can actually pitch a card and it negates it. So we got a negate that's an auto. So at any point in time, if you were to try to use a Dimension Magic and your opponent's like cooler, we're going to go ahead and negate that counter. You can actually auto right after that and negate it as well. So it's definitely good to bait out counters, especially if you're playing against yellow. So very good in that sense. But it looks like he's going to go ahead and pass turn, and Joshua actually leaves 4 energy open, and we got Goku about ready to charge the 4th energy, in which he charges a Kaioken. And now he's going to be swinging in with the android, trying to put in some pressure. And of course, he's going to be looking up and searching up the cards. Oh, he's met with the negate, and the Bojack negate is going to go ahead and mill him out. Oh, nice. Never mind. So the negate does happen, but the Bojack does not hit the board. So, of course, this card does specify that you have to have 3 energies or more. And then if a card were to come out, if it has power 15k or less, it gets sent to the drop area instead. So, very good card right there. He played Vegeta, very vicious card. And he's going to swing again in with the android. I think he's trying to search to close the game out. He's trying to search for that secret. That's what he's doing. But it's a race against time because Jenimba is milling him out as well. Jenimba at 2 lives, and it looks like I think Goku might be at all 6 lives, if I'm not mistaken. I think his fist is in the way right there. I think he's at 6 lives. It looks like he has 6 lives. Yeah, double check for me. I appreciate that, player. We got DBS Duelist saying U7 just needs a DS, a double strike to close this out, in which I completely agree on that one. Needs a double strike to close it out. We got the ultimate, the double strike chomper that can close this game out. But we shall see what he plays. Gonna go ahead and tap 1, and he's gonna go ahead and play another android. Ooh, these android 17s are putting in so much work. Golly. He's got 6 lives. Okay, good. He's putting in so much work. He's going to go ahead and tap. He's going to Frost Deadly Poison it. So, of course, it comes in rest mode, negates its skills, and he gets to draw a card if he's at 3 lives or less. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that effect, too. He's going to tap another energy to play. Oh, I was about to say, play another android player. Play another android. So he plays the Frieza. Now he's going to go ahead and swing in with the Frieza. And if I'm not mistaken, I think the Frieza has, what, 20k power, I believe? I think it has 20k power. So he's swinging in with the Frieza. Do we have any negates? Does Jenimba have a negate? Is he going to use the auto that's built into the leader? Oh, it's boiling down. This is boiling down. This is round 1 here at SAS. Super at Spectral. He's going to go ahead. There's no negates. This swing was not met with a negate. He's going to go ahead and combo a Frieza. Golden Frieza swinging and comboing with regular Frieza. We're going to go ahead and tap. We're going to draw a card, so it's going to afford him 10k power. We got a Sensu being added to the leader out combo, and for the rest of the turn, he's going to have 5k on Jenimba. Swinging in again with the Frieza. It does have dual attack. Do we have a negate to meet? Yes, we do. Oh, but we have the Whi's Cohesion. He's going to tap and then restand in energy. Swinging in with the Sin Shinron. This is going to be 20k power to the face. And of course, Jenimba has a base of 20k power right now. He's going to go ahead and combo. So he combos a Saiyan Ape. So we swung in with Sin Shinron, didn't combo. We had 20k to 20k, and he comboed a Saiyan Ape. So we already know that he's probably going to be using that the following turn. Swinging in with the Goku with 15k power to the 20k power. Do we have a response? No negates, but we are going to combo to 20k. 20k power. Is Joshua going to go ahead and... Yes, he's going to combo the Panda. He has been using this whole game to play, swing, bounce. Play, swing, bounce. That's value right there. Going to go ahead and tap, and he's going to go ahead and play a Goku. So this is going to be the counterplay Goku that normally will come out with the... It does reduce his power by 2 because it normally has a cost of 3. And then it does choose one of your opponent's battle cards, and by negative by 15k power, he's going to swing in with it, and he's going to combo a Kaioken Goku to try to see if he can do some type of damage here. You're dropping a lot of cards out of Jenimba's hand, and Jenimba has to do something here. We know he has a Saiyan Instinct in the drop area that he can use for the following turn, but what is he going to do to bring his opponent down from 6 lives to 0 lives? That's what we're looking at here, folks. That's what we're looking, and this is only round 1. It looks like he might be out of gas. Of course, we know that you can swing with the Vegeta if you want to combo up, but we also know that you cannot play overwhelms in this deck because of the restrictions by the leader. So he's pretty much exhausted a lot of swings here. Oh, he's going to go ahead and activate the main of the lead, and I believe this pulls a U7 card from the drop area to the hand. So he's going to go ahead and pull a super combo for defense, and I think he's going to go ahead and pass turn after that. Ooh, this is... Oh, he's counting how many cards in hand. Wait, can Joshua really mill him out? Let me find out he's playing Smoke Dragon. Let me find out. Dude, if this man plays Smoke Dragon, I'm be running all over the place. I'm be running all over the place. The magic cons. He gonna play the smoke. Oh, man, people gonna need a cigarette after watching that one. So he passes turn, and now Joshua is gonna charge the 5th energy of his game, the 5th energy of round 1. He's looking what's in the drop area. He's looking at what's in his hand, and he ends up charging. He plays that Unison, so he charges the AOD Jenimba Unison. And he's going to go ahead and, yes, he's going to tap 2. He's going to draw 2 cards. I wonder what he's looking for in this scenario. He does have 3 energies open, and I'm assuming that's going to be used for the defensive aspect of his game. But, of course, he's going to go ahead and swing, try to get more mills, he's swinging in at the lead, or not at the lead, he's swinging at the android, going to get a draw, and, of course, he gets 2 mills. Mills get another super combo. So he's just putting cards from the deck to the drop area, and he does out-combo it, leaving the android on board. Very curious. I think Joshua, yes. Oh my goodness. Joshua ends up passing turn. And so now Joshua is about ready to charge his 5th energy of the game. And I actually don't know if he's already gotten to his secret or not. And actually, you know what? I already know he's got 2 secrets because he milled it early in the game. But he charges the 8-drop Goku, which actually can be considered another secret in this game. He actually starts off his turn swinging in with the Unison. So swings in with the Unison. Is it met with anything? This is 20k going into the Unison. We got Joshua looking at his hand right there. He has a pretty decent hand. I think it's actually an average hand. Normally, I'm used to seeing a big hand by Jenimba. But okay, so it looks like he's going to go ahead. He swings in. There's no negates. He's going to go ahead and now combo. So he plays a Sensu Bean to give 5k to his leader. And now he's going to combo a Saiyan Instinct. And that's going to be in the drop area for the following turn. So now we got Jenimba with a base of 20k power. And it looks like he's going to go ahead and reduce the markers there. Reduce the amount of markers of Sin Shinron in order to look at the opponent's hand and gain not only hand knowledge, but rip a card from his hand, and he ripped a super combo. Swinging in with the android is going to be met with a negate. Well, of course, we have more swings. What is he going to do? He's going to tap 4. Oh, he taps 4 for the Goku. He taps 4 for the Goku. This man with the deflect. He's gonna go in for it. He does, of course, have the spark in. Oh man, well, I thought you ran out of ammunition.
Bail.
So there he goes, and of course he revealed his hand at that, and Joshua went ahead and picked up the game. Wow. Woo! We got right there, we got Ahmed saying 12 cards in deck. He said can't play Black Smoke. Okay, I got you. I guess there's another criteria of Black Smoke that I'm not really familiar with. We got Lucas on the horn saying bottom deck. Whew. Man, I love that saying, but yeah, no, Bandai really did kind of kill the saying a little bit. So yeah, I'm a little quiet with the bottom deck. Don't get me wrong, the deck's still bottom decks, but man, it's slow. Golly, that one drop really did put in a lot of damage. But now it's just I you know what, I can't even speak, man. Bandai really, I don't know what they were thinking, man. They came out with the card for the deck. They said this is how it works. And then later on they say, you know what, the card we came out for that leader, it doesn't work like that anymore. We're going to go ahead and take it away from you. I was like, okay, Bandai, you already knew PR Sign was going bottom deck in the fest.
They remind me of like, you know, that's from South Park. Whatever, I do what I want.
I do what I want.
It's my card game.
Nah, you know, I'm pretty sure that's what it was. You know, Bandai heard, oh snap, PR Sign is coming? He's going bottom deck? We can't have this tier 3, tier 5 deck come in and top. That's what it was. That's what it had to be. I mean, because it was strong. It really was strong.
Do you think they show certain characters favoritism?
Oh yeah, hardcore show favoritism. You know, everybody knows that they show a lot of love to Goku, and of course he's the main character of the show, so they're gonna throw a lot of cards out there. They're gonna throw a lot of Goku leaders, and you know what? There's a lot of people that argue, man, they need to throw the love to Vegeta as well. So like, there is definite favoritism right there, definite favoritism. But like I said, don't worry.
The only way I like my fajitas are, you know, on some tortillas, wrapped up with some pico de gallo,
with some lies. Is that what it was? Lies, deceit. Thanks a lot. But don't worry, I do have a deck. I'm going to Fest. Everything's going to be good to go. I'm going to have a good time. I'm going to meet some cool people. And I definitely can't wait to meet the Pirate King, man. I cannot wait to meet the Pirate King. We got right there for the XP says the man, the myth, the legend. Yes, definitely the guy that ends up playing Goku ends up taking the game, man. Like I said, Goku is legend. I mean, he goes up. He powers up. You got the Ultra Instinct and all that good stuff, so we all know about that one as well.
Goku best deck all times.
I mean, yeah, you know what? At first it was Invoker, then it had to be Mono Red Goku. Like, it's just going to be Goku from here on out, I believe. DBS Duelist says, Heartfelt with Kaba Awakening is pretty cool in U7. Look at that. More tech right there that's afforded to all of us. I like that. When people watching the stream, they read this right there, they're like, I like the tech. I like the tech. We got David Dino. What's happening, players? David Dino on the horn. What's happening, boss? Much love to you. Thank you for joining us here on SAS. Super at Spectral. Oh man, it's so exciting. It does bring back old times. We got the music in the background. We got the dance floor over here. You know, we got the wood if you want to break dance or anything like that. And of course, we got people playing DBS. Everything goes up on a Tuesday. Everything goes up on a Tuesday.
Everything goes up when PR signs at the mic.
I try, bro. I try to give you guys your information. I try to give you guys hype too, because I really do love commentating. I love commentating. It's just one of those things where, you know what, I love it so much, I don't have to plus off of it too much. Don't get me wrong. I would love for Bandai to get me on the phone and say, hey, is this PR sign? Woo! You betcha! And then they'll probably hang up after I yelled in their ear.
Bandai is a funny way to say NFL.
NFL? Mm-hmm. Well, what is NFL? NBA? I guess, I don't know, but
League of Legends Esports.
League of Legends Esports.
StarCraft 2.
Hey, you know what? Like I said, I know I love commentating. I have some people that can enjoy it. Obviously, not everyone is going to like the way I commentate, and that's just fine, but it's just something I love to do, man. I love to do. Hey,
I want to meet the person that doesn't like your commentary.
No, there's quite a bit.
Really?
There's quite.
I never met one.
No, there's quite a bit of people, man. But you know what? Like I said, it's not about who doesn't like it. It's about, you know, my love for it and me going ahead and continue commentating. It don't matter if I got one person viewing or 100 person viewing. I'm gonna go ahead and hit it up because it's DBS, man. That's literally what it is. That's literally what it boils down to.
If you guys haven't heard, King of the Hill.
You want to?
It's back.
It's King. Back. Oh, let me go ahead. Let me tell them this. This is exciting. So, if you guys remember old SAS, we had King of the Hill, and it was popping. It was the biggest thing happening in H-Town, and of course, we're bringing that back with even bigger prize and better prize. It's phenomenal. So, King of the Hill. First of all, the winner tonight will be the second contender. Next week, we're gonna have last week's contender, this week's contender. They're gonna go head to head for the very first to be king here at Spectral, and it's gonna we have a statue of Shenron, and of course he's all curled up, and we have these Dragon Balls. You already know what they're all about. Whoever wins and becomes king next week is going to afford them one Dragon Ball. Every Dragon Ball you get is going to be equivalent to the number of packs that you will receive. So with that first Dragon Ball comes one pack.
That's right.
The second time you defend and you win, that's the second Dragon Ball, you get 2 packs, and so on and so forth until you get to 7 Dragon Balls. Not only will you get a box, but it's obvious that you're one of the best, if not the best in Houston, if you have defended the best. If you have defended for 7 weeks in a row, Spectral is going to sponsor your next full trip to your next tournament. Airfare, your home, your room and board, your room and board, and of course your entry to the tournament. The only thing you would have to pay for is food, which is a lot less than what Spectral is going to be helping you out with. That is a sweet deal for whoever.
And you get a jersey with your name on it, and if you're part of a competitive DBS team, your team's logo will be on. So if you're not part of a team and you look like you're going to win that 7th Dragon Ball, I guarantee you teams are going to be dying to recruit you.
Oh yeah, recruit you so they can have that advertisement. But this is one of the biggest things, if not the biggest thing to happen in H-Town. You got someone right here, your next tournament, fully sponsored, your food.
We're taking the competitive scene and flipping it on its head, because why sponsor an entire team when it's the player, the individual player that has to put in the work to get there?
Yeah.
Right? So if the player can make it 7 consecutive defending title, whatever it is, title defenses, right?
You got to defend the title, King of the Hill.
That player deserves at least something.
Hey, and they're gonna put up for it, guys. You already know what's happening. We got DBS duelists saying gotta get back.
If they get dethroned, the balls go back to 0.
Exactly. It's got to be that same person winning
Actually,
7 times.
To 1 because the new king
would get the 1 Dragon Ball and then the 1 pack for getting it, and then rating after that.
Yep.
We got duelists saying gotta get back to work. Watch the VOD when I get keep up the great commentating. Hey, much love to you, DBS duelists. I appreciate it, boss. Like I said, I gotta do what I love and love what I do, man. We got for the XP. Nah, the legend is the hype on the mic. Oh, stop it. Much love to you guys. Like I said, I really do appreciate you. I do love it, and it does help whenever I get that encouragement from you guys. And I can't wait too, because I already got some people that actually follow the stream, and they're like, PR Sign, I'm gonna see you in Arlington. I got the first round. And I was like, oh, snap. Hey, I don't mind that at all. Like I said, you know what? DBS,
that's some real love right
DBS brings a lot of people together, and it really, I just love having fun. I can go to a tournament. Let's say, for example, okay, fine. If I top, great. If I don't top, it don't matter. Like I said, you meet so much good people out there.
Such a great weekend.
And you're going to have a good weekend regardless. So I can't wait. Like this guy, like I said, he messaged me. He said, bro, your commentating's awesome. I want to meet you up.
Okay, when do I get my home?
You get your home when you buy it, player. No, you get to see, gets your room and board for your next trip right there. We got for the XP. I better see you in Arlington. Oh no, player, I'm gonna be in Arlington. I won't be bottom decking, but you know I'll have it on me just in case you guys want to, like, maybe we get a rec game in so you actually see what I did to it. But it's still slow, man. It's still slow. I don't like it one bit, but I love the deck, so I'm gonna hold on to it just in case Bandai in the future says, you know what, we did PR Sign wrong. Let's give him a card that actually works with the leader the way we said it was going to, and then PR Sign's gonna come back with 3 8-drops. Oh man, I remember when I played 3 8-drops on a Hatchiac player. That he couldn't do anything. He couldn't do anything. He was too busy bottom decking. But all right. Well, what's gonna happen is we're gonna go to a quick break. When we come back, it's gonna be round 2 here on SAS. This is Super at Spectral. I am your commentator, PR Sign. Say something. Hey. Don't go anywhere, guys. We'll be right back.
All right.
Yo, what's happening, Dragon Ball Super players? We are back here on SAS. This is Super as Spectral. I'm your commentator, PR Sign, and we were just about ready to embark in round 2. They already got the paperwork. They already had the calls. They told everybody, hey, round 2. Hey, but going back to what I was saying, man, because I had gotten off and I was talking about my trunks, and like I said, I love that deck so much, man, but I feel like, the wording is, let me go ahead and try to like back up Bandai for a little bit. The wording on the card is you had to actually put battle cards in the life. So they said face up so that you can show your opponent. But I kind of feel like they should have just said face down anyways. And in the Q&A, in order for your opponent to know that they're battle cards, you reveal the cards to your opponent, what you're putting in there, and then put them face down. I think that would have just corrected everything that they wanted to do. But alas, they did not do that. But we have Lucas that says, I have no doubt they'll fix the one-drop trunks. Hey, you know what? Like I said, I hope they end up fixing the one-drop trunks. Like I said, it's my love, it's my pride and joy. But until then, we have chosen my deck that I'm going to fest with. Now I just have to make sure that I have a good side option, because it is going to be a best of one pre-siding. So what will happen is you'll be able to side before your matchup. I say match, but before your game, you'll show each other your leaders, and from there you're gonna go ahead and put in your side options into your deck, and hopefully you draw into them when you need to. That actually is gonna change up the game a lot when it comes to pre-siding, because there's gonna be a lot of decks that are gonna have some hard weaknesses. But of course, some individuals, you might see a certain leader, but then what they'll do is they'll trick you, and the whole deck has nothing to do with what you're siding in. So like I said, it's a gamble when it comes to pre-siding. You're siding against your opponent, but your opponent can be siding against your deck, or you can have that advanced level play and you can be siding against what your opponent is siding. So I know I've been talking way too dang much, but you already know what it's time for. It's time to go to the mats. So we're starting off right here, and we got yellow trunks. Oh my goodness, we got a mirror match of yellow trunks. So the yellow trunks is gonna go ahead and mess up everything for PR Sign. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be redonkulous. So what PR Sign is going to actually have to do, it's been a long time since I've done this, but I actually have to open up the database and just open up this Trunks deck. It actually had, like I said, out of all the games that I have played for Dragon Ball Super, I have yet to face a Trunks, and honestly, I think I have yet to face a Goku U7, but it looks like it's what I've been told, it's like Icarus, so there's pluses that you can get on top of the leader, and of course, you're playing cards as well. So, like I said, let me look up the database real quick, and we're going to go ahead and commentate the best I possibly can when it comes to Dragon Ball Super. But, like I said, when it comes to Icarus, so the reason why Icarus is no longer played is because Bandai did actually errata it. For those of you that did not know what Bandai did, they made it a bit difficult when it came to not only playing the skill list, they made it cost more. So it was just more cost effective, and I think that's what Bandai is doing nowadays. It's just, you know what, when something is too cheap or is too efficient, they'll actually make you tap energy in order to make up for things. But like I said, it's just one of those things where it kind of just kills the deck. I think individuals nowadays, instead of trying to put in time and effort into trying to make certain deck work, they just go on to the next best thing. And like I said, that's not a bad thing at all when it comes to playing Dragon Ball Super or any card game for that matter. It's just a lot of things get power crept, and unfortunately, that's what ends up happening in card games. So I'm going to go ahead, and I already clicked, and we're going to click the yellow color, and we're going to go ahead and commentate by reading all of these specific cards. We got David Dino said, test everything. Yeah, definitely, because we actually do not know. I mean, we have an idea of what the matchups are going to be or what the decks are going to go to fest for Arlington, but of course, we got to read everything. So here we go reading. We got the Trunks leader saying when this card attacks, draw a card. So of course, that's going to be the regular standard for cards nowadays. We got an activate main saying if you have 2 or more energy and you choose 1 yellow Vegeta card in your battle area and place it underneath this card, flip this card over. If you do draw a card, then add cards to your life from your to your hand until you get 6. So we have yet another awakening condition, and of course we have both individuals doing that right there. Yo, Emmanuel, I appreciate you, boss. Much love to you here for following us here on SAS. We're actually just discussing the leader right now and what it can do, what its capabilities are. So you got the awakening condition, both of them at 6 lives, and both of them, I think he forgot to flip his leader. But both of them are awakened. They have the Vegeta underneath the card. Oh, there he goes, flipping the leader. We have the Awakening. So the original Awakening condition is going to be when your life is at 4 or less, you may draw 2 cards and flip it over. But of course, there you go. Whenever you put a card in rest mode, Putin is going to come out. That's what that battle card does. La Putin está buena. And of course, Putin has the keyword skills. It has unique, and of course, it has barrier as well. Makes it very difficult to get Putin off board. But it does have 5k power. So if ever you can reduce its power by 5k ignoring barrier, then of course the Putin will leave board. But at any time your opponent plays a battle card using a skill, your Putin can actually choose a battle card on your opponent's field. It doesn't have to be the battle card that was played, and put it in rest mode, and that is once per turn. Now, another thing that you might not know about Putin is that it has to be played. It has to be activated on the very first activated card that comes in the field, not the 10th one down the line, because there is mistiming on this ability. So make sure you guys know that when you go into Fest. We got an auto on the Awakening side of Trunks. When this card attacks, you may draw a card. If you don't, choose up to 1 yellow Vegeta, a yellow future Trunks, or yellow Bulma future Trunks, or yellow Bulma future card from the energy cost of 1 from your hand or drop area, and play it in rest mode. So right there we got the abilities that we've seen when it comes to Icarus. You get to swing, you get to draw a card off of the swing. If you do not draw, then you get a battle card on board, and of course the battle cards in rest mode, it's either a Trunks, Vegeta, or a Bulma, so you get pluses off of that right there. We got the Unison that is being played here, and that's the My Unison. That's going to have empowered yellow 3, and so empowering is another keyword skill that actually makes it a little bit easier to play with Unisons, because the thing is, sometimes you might not always want to tap out for a different Unison. You actually empower. So if you have a Unison, you can actually swap it and switch the markers from the Unison prior to it, and then throw the markers up on it. So it says empower yellow 3. If this card replaces a yellow Unison as its energy, or as it enters place, it carries up over 3 markers, so up to 3 markers. So puts in a little bit of work in that sense. Swinging in, and of course we're going to go ahead and activate the blocker Trunks, and the blocker Trunks is going to go ahead and stop what it can. We're going to see if he actually combos to try to kill the Trunks, or if we're going to see Rudy comboing to save the Trunks. We got the Trunks, the 1-drop Trunks on board that actually came out a lot of sets ago. This Trunks on play, you get to look up the top 3 cards and get a yellow Saiyan to hand. This Trunks was actually played whenever U6 was a thing, and when I say U6, I mean yellow-blue U6 was a thing. We got right there, we say for the XP, I think it's just an English translation issue. And we got Bobby, we got Ahmed saying, Bobby, another Salt Boy. Yes, Bobby actually told me the news that there was a new recruit for Salt Boys. Hey, you know what? Congratulations, Ahmed. You continue to grow, Salt Boys. That's your baby right there. Let's see your boys do some stuff at Fest. And it's always a good time whenever I see representative from Houston topping at a big tournament put on by Bandai for some Dragon Ball Super. We got Franklin saying SpongeBob sleeves has me deceased. So that is the very proper way of saying I'm dead. So the SpongeBob putting in a lot of work right there. We got SpongeBob sleeves. That's going to be the difference between these 2 Trunks mirror matches going in. He's going to go ahead and swing, and instead of actually drawing a card, he's going to play a Trunks from the drop area. Now, it does not say that its skills are negated, so the Trunks is still going to get its skills while it's played. So you either get a draw or you get a for sure card that you can search for or play, excuse me. So that's what this Trunks actually does. Plays a Vegeta straight from the deck. It's going to be this 1 drop right here. We got Mai that has more abilities. So we got the auto. Once per turn, when a yellow battle card activates EX Evolve from your hand, add a marker to this card. So another card that actually can be beneficial in other decks when it comes to EX Evolving. And I have Wheeze in mind right off the bat. Swinging with Mai has 4K power. But, of course, the Mai is not swinging in at the leader. We got an EX Evolve happening here, and, of course, the 3-drop going on top of the 1-drop. Now, the reason why this is, like, beautifully done right here. So he's going to bring a Trunks from the drop area. It's in rest mode. But the EX Evolve actually restands the Trunks. And, of course, you can activate the blocker ability as well. So, like I said, this is really nicely made. You got some good cards. You got some good synergy happening here. And it looks like he's thinking about actually swinging in with that Trunks. If not, he's going to go ahead and just throw the Limpress. You see that right there? That's what we call in H-Town, throw the Limpress. I don't want to speak to you or anything like that. I'm just going to go ahead and pass turn. You already know what throwing the Limpress means right then and there. We got Underclass 612 saying, yo, update the life fam. Oh, you're right. Oh, my goodness. I'm so sorry, player. They're both at 6 live. I appreciate you, boss. Thank you. Like I said, you guys are my co-commentators. Much appreciated. Much love to you, boss. Woo! It's so hard to do all these stuff. It's just myself back here. And it's actually pretty cool when I have someone next to me actually clicking for me. That way I don't have to remember the lives. All I got to do is continue talking about what I see on the screen, all the experiences I got, and all that good stuff. So he's going to go ahead and do an EX of... Oh, nice! So he EX evolves, but of course counter window 1, I'm assuming counter window 1 because that's the only way it can be played. He's going to put that Trunks in rest mode, but of course Poutine is going to activate too, and he's going to put the blocker in rest mode as well. So we got some good interactions right there going on. So now Rudy does not have a blocker available. Well, another blocker available because he still has the 3-drop Trunks right there. So very good by both players trying to be at each other's throats. We got Jose Flores saying SpongeBob bound to tap that. Maybe so, man. Maybe so. Where are the Patrick sleeves? That's what I'm talking. The Patrick sleeves, man. He's going to go ahead and activate his own ability. Oh, nice. So he's going to swing in, and instead of drawing, he's going to play the 1-drop Trunks from the drop area. This is the one that actually searches a... Oh, wow. Searches a yellow Saiyan. And what does he search for? The Goku that is a 5K, that is a counterplay, puts in rest mode, and that is a blocker. And, of course, when you play it, you draw a card. Phenomenal card right there. I wonder if that's going to be the next target for Bandai's hit, man. Bobby does go down. Bobby is at 5 lives, and, of course, his opponent's at 6 lives. There we go. We're trying to keep the lives updated right there for you guys. We got for the EX. First round is still on me, David. Woo! Oh, wait, is that UEX? Is that UEX? Oh, man, if that's UEX, yeah, I'll play it. I can't wait. Like I said, I'm excited to go, man. I'm excited to just have a good time, play some Dragon Ball Super, meet some people while we play, and then just go out and have a good time, man. I can't wait. I cannot wait, man. Underclass 612 says, LOL, you can hear SpongeBob laughing right now. Hey, I try. I saw the voice of SpongeBob doing that. So I was like, okay, it kind of sounds like him. We got Vegeta swinging in, and of course, Vegeta having a nice little effect too whenever he swings. Gets to pop a card, get rid of some cards on the board. That's just how vicious Vegeta is right there. And of course, he's going to choose the Trunks to pop and get rid of. But we already know that Rudy can retaliate by swinging and bringing the Trunks in as well. So it looks like he swung in at the blocker and then, of course, popped the Trunks so we can remove 2 cards off board. We're going to go ahead. He throws a limp wrist, and we pass turn. Rudy's at 6 lives, and he's about ready to charge and charge his 4th energy of the game. He charges the Wheeze. I like this Wheeze right here. That's going to be some nice tech right there against Blue, because this Wheeze says whenever your opponent on their turn restands an energy, excluding Awakening. But that means when Soul Striker, when you swing in with Soul Striker inside of restand 2, boom, that Wheeze gets a hidden energy right there. Doesn't have protection, but it's definitely a lot more detrimental than the cards that do have protection, because it requires you to restand an energy due to a counter skill. So he's going to go ahead and swing in at the 1-drop. So now it's just control play is what it looks like. It's a nice little tempo, and that's what Yellow kind of likes to do. A little tempo right here. Swing at the 1-drop. Instead of drawing, he's going to go ahead and bring back his 1-drop Trunks, and he's going to go ahead and draw off of that. We're going to see if he combos. I don't believe he's going to combo off of it. That Trunks is going to go to the drop area, and guess what? Bobby's just going to reciprocate, probably swing, and probably play that Trunks again. So try to search his deck for what he needs in order to close this game out. We got right here, for the XP, 100% me. I know for a fact, fam. Hey, much love to you, boss. I want to give a shout out to you personally. Like I said, you know, sometimes you got to have that person that just is all ears and listens to you, and that's exactly what For the XP was for me. Like I said, I had some stuff I wasn't getting over, but like I said, it kind of hurt me a little bit. I'm not going to lie. But of course, PR saying a little bit, we take it a little bit, and then we got to throw it away. But like I said, For the XP, I appreciate that, boss. You heard me, you listened to me for a little bit, and look at that. You're going to go ahead and hit me for the first round. Man, if we got a good conversation happening, I'll get the second round, boss. I'll get the second round. Looks like he's going to go ahead and Rudy taps 3. He's playing the Dragon Fist Goku. Oh, I like this card a lot. This is the pinnacle of Yellow right here. This Goku not only has deflect, it's going to KO 2 cards in rest mode. On top of KOing 2 cards in rest mode, he gets to do a spirit boost. If he does this spirit boost, whenever this card swings, his opponent cannot activate battle card effects on that swing. And of course, double strike. You got the doble going in there. I like this card. This card puts in quite a bit of work. I feel like Yellow needs to have this. This is the closer for Yellow. There's so many things that come out now. You know, Topo, Oceanus. So many battle cards that come out on the gates. This right here stops all that. You got to have a hard negate or nothing at all. And so, of course, he is going to swing in. We got Bobby with one energy open, but we already know what yellow has in store. Like I said, I'm going to try to be a little bit more reactive. Oh, he is going to go ahead and pull from life. So he pulls from life and plays a blocker. And we're going to see if he goes in and swings in once again. So it looks like he's going to go ahead and pick it up and swing in. So he swings in, and of course, he's swinging in at the Vegeta. So remember, when it comes to swinging in with this ability, you cannot activate any battle cards on that swing. So he actually won't be able to activate any blockers on the swing. Like I said, this is a very strong card. Oh, nice. So he's going to go ahead and flash. Oh, come on, flash a card. What? Ow. So there's two effects. So you can actually, two effects. All your energy is yellow. You choose one of your battle cards, your leader cards, gain 15k, and then you get to choose one of your opponent's battle cards, ignoring barrier, and negated skills for the turn. I'm just like, hey, that's what that flash is for, man. That's what that flash is for. And so he's going to go ahead. So he switches out the blocker. But of course, he throws the limp wrist. Rudy throws a limp wrist, and now we're going to Bobby. Round 2, Bobby. This is SAS. This is Super as Spectral, and these guys are fighting to be a contender because next week, we're going to have our first King of the Hill here at Spectral. Whoever wins is going to get the first Dragon Ball. This is going to be the road to all 7 Dragon Balls. And, of course, the full paid trip to the next tournament of their choosing. It's going to be nice. And actually, I don't know if it's of their choosing. I think it's the next one. But we're going to have David on that one clarify. I think it might be the next one. But, of course, we're always going to iron out the details when we can. He switched out his token for him. That's what's up right there. Swings in with the Vegeta. And, of course, the Vegeta is going to try to put in some work. We already know that Vegeta is devastating because he's going to go ahead and KO stuff in rest mode, man. Rest mode. We got Biclop saying, no, Poutine F. Yep. Poutine is real good. La Poutine está buena, dude. I'm telling you. Poutine is just sneaks up on people. You just got to remember that effect. If you don't remember to trigger that effect the first time a battle card is, quote unquote, special summon, then you actually miss timing on that. We got Ahmed. We got for the XP saying Dragon Fist. Bro, you already know Dragon Fist. Get in there. Ahmed, of course, we got tokens should be able to activate blocker. Well, they're battle cards. So the thing is with tokens, I understand about the cost and stuff like that, but they're still battle cards. So like I don't think they're still able to activate it for the sincere reason that they're still considered battle cards. So there we go. It looks like we're gonna tap 2, play the Bardock, and of course we're gonna go ahead and pop, and we're gonna draw a card. We got Donald says tokens can block since it has no energy cost. Oh, okay. So I'm assuming that the Goku says a certain cost or less can't activate it. I thought it was just battle cards in general, but I guess there's a cost on it, and because there's a cost on it, you're right. Then tokens can activate their blockers because whenever you have a cost, when it says 7 or less, or when it says a certain number or less, tokens don't have cost, so they actually bypass that ruling. Look at that, co-commentators. I appreciate you guys right there. I really do. Woo! We're going to go ahead and swing, and it looks like we actually did negate. We have a blocker that was played. We got 4 and 4, so Rudy had 4 lives. We got Bobby at 4 lives as well. He's swinging in, so now it's just clearing board. Swing in with the leader, and of course we got the leader effect happening. Playing the 1-drop Trunks from the drop area, then looking at the top 3, searching for a yellow saying, oh, he searched the secret. There's so much glare on there. There's so much. I think he searched the secret. Whoa! Whoa! If it's not the secret, man, that's one shiny card. That is one shiny card. So we got the song saying Putin not the greatest card to say buena after in Spanish. Hey, like I said, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Like I said, it's so good. We got people saying that it needs to get banned. Like I said, not the greatest, but it's still good. It puts in work, and whenever someone cries ban list, it's gotta be good for something. We got Donald saying Goku says 7 or less. All right, I appreciate that, boss. So now it's confirmed. It says 7 or less. Tokens will be able to block because it's 7 or less battle cards, and of course tokens bypass the cost or less criteria. He passed turn, and now Rudy is charging his 5th energy for the game. Rudy at 4 lives, Bobby at 4 lives, and I think Rudy's going to go ahead and start off by swinging in with the leader and trying to activate some effects, trying to get some cards. But we see when it comes to board presence, Bobby has the board presence. I can't really see how many cards he has in hand, but I'm assuming they're playing a mirror match, so I'm assuming they have the same amount of cards in hand, but of course Bobby is a leg up with the field presence. We got Donald saying 8 would be broken, LOL, no SCR negates. It would be broken. Yeah, no, 7 or less, man. If it was 8 or less, bro, every yellow deck would be playing Dragon Fist. You can't hatch. There's no Thanos. No inevitability right there. Looks like he is going to go ahead and swing in. Leader to leader, do we have any negates? If there's not any negates, I think Rudy is going to get to choose between drawing a card or playing a Trunks, Vegeta, or Bulma from the drop area and going ahead and activate effects, man. You got to activate those effects. It looks like Bobby might reciprocate. He's thinking about playing. Oh, he plays the Frieza. Taps 1 for the Frieza, and now it says that every single time at for cost. If the opponent is going to swing, you got to go ahead and tap a card. So, of course, you can tap a Unison if you want to. You can tap a token. You can tap a field. You have to tap a card is what you have to do. That is the cost for swinging. That pretty much kind of just stops the turn, but we'll go ahead and see. So that was negates. Now autos. So now the auto, he's going to go ahead and play the 1-drop Trunks, and he's going to go ahead and draw a card on top of that. With 5 energies open, I don't know how much more Rudy can do. I mean, you can do quite a bit, because the thing is, you have to clear your board. You have to clear your opponent's board. This is what's going to help you in the long run. If you cannot go for the leader, you got to clear the board. Oh, and then on top of playing the Trunks, we got Poutine saying, yeah, put your token in rest mode. That's what I'm saying. You got to remember that Poutine trigger. Poutine está buenas. Yeah, nah. I know we're not playing, what is that? Loteria. Buena. But hey, you know what? Like I said, Poutine puts in work. Poutine puts in work right there. Rudy is about ready to tap 3. Is he playing another Dragon Fist? Oh, he's playing another Dragon Fist. Oh, come on, let's go. He's thinking real hard. Like I said, you got to try to close the game out as fast as possible. I can't see what he does have because of the glare. But we do know that Bobby did search the ultimate. So he did search the ultimate. He is going to tap 3. So he is going to Dragon Fist. Oh, he's going to Dragon Fist, and he's going to go ahead and KO. Like I said, you got to remove the board presence, man. It's got to be, of course, the cards have to be in rest mode. So those are the cards that are going to go. And since he already, because I think it was an activate main as well, so we got the repost there. Remember, he still has to tap for cost if he's going to go ahead and swing. So now that we know the ruling, now that I know the ruling, because you guys already knew the ruling, 7 cost or less battle cards cannot activate their effects when this card actually swings. So we're going to see what he ends up doing. But of course, I know yellow plays Flash. We already saw that Bobby was playing the Flash card, so he could actually activate the Flash on the activate battle of this card swinging in. And that can actually be pretty detrimental. But just remember too that even though you flash the card actually does restand due to the dual attack. Because it's auto pending, you cannot negate auto pendings. Only black cards I know that can negate auto pendings, and one of them are already banned. So he's going to go ahead and swing in, and it looks like I think he decided to swing, put the Unison in rest mode in order to swing as per cost. So we're going to see what Bobby does in this scenario. He is thinking about comboing with SpongeBob, but I don't know if he's actually going to combo with 1 SpongeBob, 2 SpongeBob, or 3 SpongeBobs. Like I said, going down to the wire, this is only round 2 here at SAS. This Rudy at 4, like, oh, yep, he's going to combo the ulti. He's going to combo the ulti. So he taps 2 to combo the ulti, and this ulti is going to put in quite a bit of work. And if I'm not mistaken, this ulti says you have to tap 3, or you have to tap 4 cards. If you cannot tap 4 cards, I think you have to drop a certain amount of cards in hand. So he's already explaining it right there. You got to drop 4. If you didn't drop 4, guess what? You're about to lose some cards in hand, and that is actually a pretty strong ultimate if I do say so myself. So there he goes. He does drop cards because he did not have the amount of cards to play, or the amount of cards to actually tap and put in rest mode. And so, Rudy's going to go ahead. Like I said, he threw the limp wrist. He passed turn, and now it's Bobby's turn once again. He's got this field. This is a very nice field, and they're still at 4 lives apiece. At round 2, and it's anybody's game at this moment, but it does look like, just by board advantage alone, that Bobby might be taking this game, but you never know, because my boy Rudy is playing Dragon Fist, and I support the Dragon Fist, man. I support Dragon Fist. That card is phenomenal. I really do like it. He's going to go ahead and charge his 6th energy for the turn, and now Bobby has all those cards to swing in. Of course, me personally, I would just swing in with the Vegeta and try to keep clearing the board, because the board presence is literally what's going to make it or break it when it comes to this game. But of course, if you swing with the battle card, with yellow, you got to watch out, because your opponent could be playing Flying Nimbus. So you got to play around that, or a super combo that actually puts the leader in rest mode so it can stop your opponent from plussing. Yeah, like yellow has some shenanigans that it can do. So it looks like he's going to go ahead and swing in at the Unison. It looks like is what he tapped. And so in swinging in with the Unison, not only is he going to reduce a marker off the Unison, but he's going to go ahead and pop the cards that he needs to pop in order to advance his play and to continue to the finals. Because, man, these guys want it. These guys want it, and after hearing that the next tournament that they're going to go to, airfare is going to be paid off, their room and board is going to be paid off, and their entry to get into the tournament is going to be paid off, that is one amazing prize so that you can continue being motivated to not only acquire the title of King of the Hill here at SAS, but also to continue to battle and defend, because it is not only phenomenal to get everything paid for, but your food, mind you, but to get a jersey, and then if you're affiliated with a team, to have the team on, that is really good as well. He's going to go ahead and on the swing, not only is he going to swing in and try to reduce a marker, he's going to go ahead and pop the Dragon Fist that was on board because it was in rest mode. There we go. The ultimate is going to be swinging in, man. Swinging in. Do we have a response on this ultimate swinging in? We got Sheldor saying, how many players tonight? Hold on, let me count for you, boss. I actually don't. Wait, hey, Raul, how many players we got tonight? 8 players we got tonight, and it's just gonna keep on growing and growing.
Hey, we had 6 last time, so we're growing.
It keeps on growing, and now that everybody knows that they can get all their stuff paid if they defend, you want a lot of people to come. If not, come while there's less amount of people, more chances to get it. You know what I'm saying? But I think, like I said, it's already gonna be broadcasted. They're gonna be coming all around for Houston trying to get that sponsorship here from Spectral. We got further XP. Imagine Battering Laser being back. Bro, if Battering Laser was back, PR Sign already has a build that I had long ago that I would actually have. Actually, my name PR Sign came from my favorite card. The very first card that came out I fell in love with was Ultra Instinct Sign Son Goku. Came on board, everything from your battlefield goes back to hand, swinging in. Oh man, I loved it whenever they tried to negate it, and I was like, battering? And then it's like, well, you can't combo, so you're taking this 3 damage. And boom, that was game right there. That was my play style back in the day. And it looks like he's going to go ahead, and I think he plays the 1-drop Trunks, and he searches for that 1-drop Goku. That's just such a strong play right there. So strong. That card has so much value to it. And there he goes. He's going to tap one for Vegeta. Bobby's got some plays here. He's going to continue. We got for the XP. David, what are you playing in Texas? Bro, I'm going to be playing my next love, man. I'm going to be playing Baby. If you guys have ever seen SAS at it, OG SAS, that's actually what I played. And when there was a monthly, I actually got second place behind Matt Sublet playing Baby, Yellow Baby, and that's what I'm going to be playing. I'm going to play some Yellow Baby. PR Sign going to go in. I might not be bottom decking, but I'm going to reduce power, bro. I'm going to reduce power. That's going to be the new signs. Not bottom, reduce. And I think it might be pretty good. Who knows? Like I said, we're going to go in for the laws. We're going to go in and have some fun, some PR Sign fun, PR Sign style right there. And so it looks like we're still stuck at, oh, you know what? Hey, PR Sign, let's go with the lives, man. Let's make with the lives, make with the action. There you go right there. So it looks like round 2, we got Rudy at 2 lives. We got Bobby at 4 lives. Like I said, it's coming down to the wire. Bobby ended up leaving 4 energies open, and it looks like Rudy right now is trying to do something, trying to retaliate here, but it seems like he's stuck somewhere. It seems like he's stuck. He doesn't have as much cards on his board, and Bobby just has a slew, a plethora of cards on his battlefield. And so on the swing, do we have a response on him swinging in? Remember, this card can actually draw a card, or you can play a Vegeta, Trunks, or Bulma from the drop area, play it on the board in rest mode. It does not negate its skills, so you're going to be able to get its skills off. You're going to be able to pop off, and that's why people are moving to this instead of Icarus. So he's going to go ahead and read it. And upon reading it, I know at any point in time too, you can actually take that card out from underneath it, and I think you can give it double strike, and I think it gains a power up as well. If I'm not correct, guys, go ahead and help out your boy PR Sign. You guys are my co-commentators for the day. PR Sign can't do it on his own. I'll try, but it's gonna hurt the lungs. Oh, Zamasu, so he combos out with the Zamasu super combo. Oh snap! He combos and then plays the 1-of. So Bergamo comes out because a card was put in rest mode. Bergamo, tap 2 if your leader card is yellow. Play the Bergamo, choose up to 2 and or energies, ignoring barrier, and put him in rest mode. And that's exactly what he did. He put 2 of his opponent's energy in rest mode. Bergamo, rearing its ugly head, putting in work. And it's not just any Bergamo, it's the winner stamp Bergamo. If it's a 1-of, why not get the winner stamp, man? If it is a 1-of, why not get the winner stamp? Bro, woo-hoo! It's going to be nice. And like I said, it's like, ugh, I'm not going to lie, Bobby looks like he got this one. Bobby looked like he got this one. He's going to be yep, it looks like he passed turn. Man, he passed the limp wrist. Rudy right now holding on to 2 lives. Bobby about ready to charge his 7th. Oh, man, you know what card that could have been played last turn? The card that was once banned, man. You already know what he could have played. He could have played that fool. He could have played the fool and then ended the game, but of course Bandai got rid of it before it reared its ugly head for this fest here in Arlington. We got For the XP saying, yellow baby, exclamation mark, question mark. I gotta see the list. And you know what, boss? Whenever I see you in Arlington, I'm gonna show you the list, boss. I'm gonna show you the list. What PR side is gonna be playing with. Like I said, we're gonna see if people are gonna be side-winded by the baby or not. I don't know if people are gonna be expecting it or not, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Bobby restands all of his cards, and now thinking about how he's going to go ahead and go for his play. He actually starts out by swinging in with the lead, and it is met with a flying Nimbus. Oh, as a yellow player defending, that's exactly what you want to happen. Swing in with the leader player. And of course, he only can swing in with 1 more battle card, so that means Bobby has to make this next swing count. And I mean swing in with something that has double strike and cooler. So come on, you can't tell me that this man has 7 energies open and he's not gonna play 1 cooler. As yellow, it's like almost guaranteed you got at least 1 or 2 coolers in there. Especially if you're playing a deck that resembles Icarus, because hey, let me tell you, Icarus played their coolers. And I'm telling you, when it came to topping in any big major events, cooler is definitely the game changer right there. And of course, second to cooler is gonna be the 5-drop baby, because counters are just phenomenal. There he goes. We got the negate that's happening. So on the swing, it's met with the negate, and alas, there is no counter cooler being played. Oh, it could have ended the game, man. It could have ended the game unless Rudy had his own flash. You know what I'm saying? If he had his own flash, it wasn't going to happen. He's going to go ahead and tap 1, and now he's going to look at the top 3 cards of this deck, and he's going to search for a yellow Saiyan to search it in his hand. And there he goes, searches the Bardock, and he's going to clear the board. Boom with that heel. Boom! Unless he just clears the Vegeta and then draws a card after that. But you already know that Bardock is really strong. Everybody, when they saw that Bardock come out, man, they said, yellow's getting that support, yellow putting in that work, and Bardock looks pretty nice too. But a lot of people are catching on a little bit and saying, man, you know, it seems as though these guys are creating these cards are copy and pasting, because they started putting cards side by side, and they're like, this doesn't seem suspicious at all. So he does actually end up playing the Bardock, and he actually just KOs 2 cards. So KOs 2 cards, and then I think he went ahead and passed turn because he could not swing anymore due to the effects of Flying Nimbus, and Rudy has survived yet another turn. Oh, Rudy. Man, if you pull this, but bro, I got to give you an applause. If you pull this out and you end up winning, bro, man. And I thought the biggest drawn out matches were blue mirror matches. Look at this. We got a yellow mirror match, and it's drawn out so much that I'm actually feeling I'm doing an ab workout with all the hype that I have right now. I'm feeling the what is it called? I got the flexes. I'm feeling the flexes, man. I'm feeling the flexes. And so Rudy right now is thinking of what he's doing, but of course, everybody's got a card shuffle and type in the invisible calculator before they figure out what plays to make. Boom! Swing in, he's going to go ahead and swing in, and he's going to play the Vegeta, draw a card on top of that. Okay? Because everybody knows that with card shuffling comes more gameplays that come to head, man. Everybody knows that. And if it's not the card shuffling, bro, it's the tapping in the invisible calculator. Honestly, I don't know how that helps people out, man. I'm not gonna lie, I do the card shuffling, and it's so amazing too, because I never used to know how to card shuffle, and I'm over here just doing this as slow as I possibly can. You know, people laughing at me like, you know, doing the whole card shuffling. But then now that I've learned how to card shuffle, now it's like one of those where I can't stop. I literally got to put my cards on the table and just wait for my opponent. No negs, no negs. You see, I'm not card shuffling. Let's go, player. I'm here to play, player. Let's go. But now that it's the best of 1, I highly doubt that we're going to be going into turns, or that there'll still be a draw. Man, if there's a draw, I mean, hats off to whoever got the draw, man. That's going to be difficult to have. That's going to be difficult to play right there. We got For the XP. Knowing my luck, we will get paired. I don't know, man. I don't know if we'll get paired or not. But you know, it's funny that you say that too, because you'll have everybody driving to whatever place, either flying to another state or driving to another place, Dallas or Arlington, and then we get to face someone from Houston, and I'm sitting across from them. I'm just like, bro, I can't believe I drove 5 hours just to play you. You're dumb. Your dumb self. I can't believe I came here to play you. And they're like, yeah, no, same. I didn't drive 5 hours to play you. I could have gone down the street or gone to our locals. And it looks like in response to playing it, wow, so he overwhelmed to play the Bardock, and in response to that, he's gonna, oh, no, someone got a cooler! So we're playing the Bardock, and in response to the Bardock, we had Bobby play the one-drop Goku, but in response to the one-drop Goku, we got the cooler being played, and yes, it's a counter, so he draws on being played, and if he has 5 cards or more in rest mode, he gets to draw an additional card on top of that, and that Bardock is going to be putting some work. Let's go with the dual attack and 25k power. I like that. How are you going to have all that energy up and not play cooler? But of course, Bobby's got the board presence. He's going to combo out. Swinging it with the Bardock once again, 25k power. Let's see what Bobby ends up doing here. Man, I like that. Those are some good interactions right there. I like those interactions. Woo! They make commentating for these last 5 hours that I've done it. It seems as though I've commentated for 5 hours with this yellow mirror match. It seems all worth it when I see plays like that. I like it. Oh! Bobby took a life! Bobby took a life! It's been 20,000 turns since Bobby took a life. Ooh! It's like a fusion, but it's not. Ooh! So first of all, we try playing the 8-drop. In response to playing the 8-drop, we get yet another 1-drop Goku to put it in rest mode. Oh, man. And of course, the 8-drop, man, that's kind of redonkulous to have a big card being played like that. And it don't have deflect, man. It's got to have deflect, bro. It's got to have that deflect, especially when your opponent's playing this. And of course, swinging in the Goku is a blocker. Oh my god. This Goku is phenomenal. It has so much value to it. Like I said, I'm so reluctant in trying to get the card because I feel like it's going to get hit. That's what it's boiled down to for me trying to get these cards, man. The cards are so good, I buy them, it gets hit. That's just PR Science luck right there. I ain't about ready to do that, bro. I ain't about ready to do that. Swinging with Mai to the 1-drop. Trying to, now that we can't get to the lead, now we're going to try to clear the board presence here, man. We got to try to clear board presence. We got Ahmed saying turtles. Oh, I did say Bardock, so turtleless or turtles. Whatever you want to curl it, man. He's got the half shell. Kawabunga dude. He's going to go ahead coming out. That's turtles right there. We got Isaac. PR Gallardo. Bottom deck. What's happening, bro? Yes, I know it's been difficult. Like I said, I haven't been saying bottom deck as much. I do love the saying still. I still have the deck built, but man, it's tough. It's tough to be a Trunks lover right here after what they done did me wrong. So he's gonna play his Basil, and of course, Basil on play is gonna draw a card. If your opponent has, I think, 5 or more, boom, which he does, he's gonna have dual attack and he's gonna have 19k power. Yeah, no, like I said, I still hold the Trunks. That's like my have fun deck now. You know, I'll play it. It's the have fun. It's no longer competitive because it's just pretty slow. Oh, boom, we got the swing, and of course we got the pitch. We got the flying Nimbus, and of course it's going to re-stand the ultimate after swinging with it. Now, if Bobby wants to plus, he's going to have to try to swing. Oh, no, he's going to forego the swing with the leader, and he's probably going to swing with the ultimate. He's got one more battle card swing. Oh, there he goes. He's swinging it with the Vegeta. Very good play right there. If you only have one more battle card swing, make it count. You want to go ahead and pop some. Yup, boom. Oh, what? That card is bad. That card, I'm not going to lie. I didn't even know that. The card didn't even have deflect or barrier. Oh, my goodness, bro. That's no good. So he's going to go ahead and activate battle. And on the activate battle, oh, what's he doing? What's he doing? Oh, this guy's got some sauce. Oh, he's gonna go ahead and combo. Oh, he's got double strike. That's the only time you're gonna see anyone shotgun. And Rudy's like, bro, just play the double strike. Yup, bro. Let me see the choose. Choose. Yeah. Ever since that ruling, now that this double strike card does say choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, give it double strike. You gotta choose, player. You gotta choose, because if you don't, you might get that one person to say, okay, I'll take the 1 damage. So he's going to go ahead and combo. And he combo. Oh, my good. This man saw all his super combos. Oh, my goodness. He saw every single super combo. Out comboed that swing. I'm surprised he didn't throw everything in that he had, man. His opponent was tapped out. I don't know. I would have chunked everything, bro. I would have chunked everything. But hey, you know what? He's got one. I mean, swinging with the lead. Let's see if he has something else. I don't know if he plays 2 double strike Kais or whatnot. Ooh. Oh, you already know. He tried going for damage. He tried going for that damage. He didn't succeed quite yet. Like I said, he had a lot of battle cards on board. You could have definitely pushed in a little bit more right there. Oh, man, I do like that Isaac said bottom deck general on the mic. Yeah. The general. I like that. Of course, we're going to go ahead and combo. So he swings in. We have yet more combos. Wait. Who got it? I got it. Did you? Bro, I hate when y'all do that. At least someone put like a winner card or something. Bobby, okay, Bobby got it. Woo! Oh man, okay, so let me go ahead. Bobby got it. Let me go ahead and put the markers down. Boom, right there, so you guys know. Bobby ended up taking round 2 here at SAS. Super at Spectral. Mom, I gotta learn how to say it, not spray it. Oh man, this is phenomenal. Let me go ahead and remind you guys before we go into a quick break what is in store for King of the Hill here at Spectral Games and Electronics. When it comes to King of the Hill, whoever wins number 1 today is going to face Abraham next week, and they're going to fight for King of the Hill. Whoever wins is going to get their first Dragon Ball and their first pack. With every defending victory, they get another Dragon Ball, and with another Dragon Ball has the equivalency of that number of packs. So if you have 5 Dragon Balls, you get 5 packs at that victory. When you get 7 Dragon Balls, your wish will be granted. Not only will you get a box, but your next tournament that you travel to, you're going to be getting your airfare paid for. You're going to be getting your room and board paid for. You're even going to be getting the entry paid for. The only thing you got to worry about is food. Comida, and that's a lot cheaper than everything that Spectral is going to be sponsoring you for. You're also going to be getting a jersey, a specific unique Spectral jersey, King of the Hill jersey, which you can have your team, if you are affiliated with a team, you can have your team logo on it, and you will be repping not only Spectral Houston, but of course your team as well. It is a phenomenal opportunity. Like I said, it is awesome that this card shop is doing what they're doing. Very nice. But whoo! Let me go ahead and take a break. Let me go ahead. I'm parched right here. This is the end of round 2. Don't go away. We got more Dragon Ball Super happening. This is SAS. This is Super at Spectral. And you already know I'm your bottom decking general. PR sign. Stay tuned. Yo, what's happening, Dragon Ball Super players? I have a wonderful treat for you here on SAS. This is Super S Spectral. I'm your co-commentator, PR Soin.
And Marco.
We got
Team Medical.
There you go. We got Marco, man. It's been so long, man. It has been a long time since you and I actually been on the screen together, man.
Yes, sir.
And we got to do this more often. Where you at, man?
Well, this is right down the street from normally the locals I go to. I was like, you know what? A couple of my boys are out here. PR sign. I haven't seen David in a while. I was like, let me go out there and check it out. And here I am.
There you go. Much love, man. And we're actually about ready to embark on, I think it's round 3 if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
If it's round 3, let me go ahead. Oops, I forgot to change these. I know it's Bobby versus Joshua if I'm not mistaken. Let me get Joshua. We actually have yellow versus red in this matchup. And I'm actually very curious to hear what you have to say about this matchup. I think this is going to be the more prevalent decks that we're going to be seeing in Fest. I don't know if you're going to be going to Fest. Are you going to Fest?
Yeah, I'll be going there, but mainly just to kind of hang out with friends. I don't think I'll be playing. Not 100% sure. I might play, but I'm not sure yet.
But do you have a ticket already?
No. Well, Dragon Ball, they're not sold out, or are they sold out
I
already?
heard they sold out.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll be, I'll just be there with the friends then. I don't mind either way.
And just to hang out. That's all you gotta do. Hang out, have a good time. I'm telling people when it comes to this card game, it's about hanging out. It's about the people that you meet. And you know what? If you top, that's a plus, man. If you top, that is a plus. But let's go ahead and head to the match so you can see the leaders that these guys are playing.
Yeah, I've been out of the scene for some quite time, so yeah, like that Trunks leader, I have no idea what it does.
Well, the Trunks, so this is actually going to be the new Icarus.
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing.
Yeah, so swinging in, of course, for the swing in is obviously going to be just a draw card. That's like the standard that happens nowadays. But on the Awakened side, you actually have swing in. You have the option to draw. If you do not draw, you get to play a Trunks, Vegeta, or Bulma cost of 1 or less from the drop area onto the battlefield in rest mode, and then you get the effects of the card that you bring in rest mode.
And they bring each other out, right? The one drops?
And I think they do bring each other out, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. I know I've seen Trunks actually bring a draw on play, and I've seen Trunks actually bring out the Vegeta. So I think there's 2 options after, using context clues right there.
Yeah.
And what are you waiting for? Go ahead and start, players. I guess I wasn't loud enough. I guess I was not, but like I said, I think we're going to be seeing this is going to be prevalent. Everybody's been talking about how U7 Goku is very strong. Everybody's been talking about
that's the new Goku leader.
That's the new Goku leader. Okay, yeah, actually, so that's the alternate, but the Goku leader is like right underneath it. But yeah, it's the one that actually restricts you from using overwhelms, and it bursts.
Okay.
So, and you already know how I feel about burst, man. Right off the bat, I can't play the deck.
You don't like the RNG factor.
I hate the RNG factor. And people can tell me, oh, high risk, high reward. No, player. We saw this guy right here. His first burst was his ulti. And it was not an ulti that you can get back to hand, because I know you can get the U7s back to hand. It was the Broly ulti. So I was like, yeah, you ain't getting back to hand.
Hey, man, don't you remember Vejax?
Vejax? I didn't play Vejax.
I was just saying, they milled their way to victory a
lot. I'm not going to lie. There was one burst deck that I did play. And there was Demigra with U3. I think it was U3.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All day.
The engine that got banned before it got a chance to represent.
Yes, it did. And that's what I played. The deck was so strong that I actually didn't care about the burst.
Yeah.
I did not care about the burst.
Well, you wanted the burst essentially to get those pieces in the drop.
Exactly. That was the first time I'm like, let's go, burst everything. Yeah. So, like I said, that was the only time I ever played burst. I know there was a couple times, but I actually didn't compete with it because I was trying to make my favorite card work. Ultra Instinct Sign Son Goku. That's what I was trying to make work. And ever since Bad Ring left the meta, it was just like, oh, man. Now I can't just swing in Bad Ring and you have to take 3 damage right off the bat. But nowadays, we do have quite a bit of Activate Battles. So Activate Battles actually is a good game changer in itself. So we're starting round 3. We got Goku bursting. And we got quite a bit of a burst right there. We got After Image. We got Sin Shinron. And, of course, we got Yamcha going to the drop area as well.
Oh, so you burst, draw, then discard a card?
That's what it looks like. Burst, draw a card. You know what? But I do have it up here. Let's go ahead and search it. I actually searched for the yellows because I actually have not yet faced a Trunks deck. But we're going to go ahead and get the specifics for the reds. And I believe if it's a pitch, I think it's draw 2. So it's a burst 3, draw 1, then choose 1 card in your hand, discard it.
Okay.
Oh, that's kind of garbage. I'm not gonna lie. Well, you've seen all these other leaders and how they plus, and look at already Bobby is plussing right off the bat. We got the Trunks, we got the Vegeta on board. The Trunks has yet to swing, but we already know the Trunks is about to awaken because one of its the alternate awaken condition is you actually get a Vegeta, put it underneath the Trunks, you pull to life until you have 6, and then you flip it over.
Oh, okay.
So we have the mechanic of pulling life until you have 6 left over, flip it with alternate awakening conditions, and that's what we have in this scenario right here. However, he's not doing it, so I'm actually curious as to why. He does end up throwing the limp wrist, and now we have the second energy, and it is the 8-drop Goku right there, the big-footed Goku, excuse me, that resembles that of Turles, the yellow card.
So Shelder has been interacting with us. I'm just going to respond a couple things.
Oh, snap. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm tunnel vision. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, all good. So Shelder, if your question is directed towards me regarding if I play or not, right now, if I have been out of the scene for some time, but I do kind of want to come back in a casual form. Maybe I can get competitive later on, but that's what I'm looking to do. And also, he says, I'm assuming the Goku attacks and draw. I think that's what his comment was directed to. And he said that the Trunks did not awaken because he needs to have a certain amount of energy.
He needs to have a certain... See, that's why I love these guys. They're my co-commentators when it comes to doing this. So the Trunks actually says, so let's go ahead and look it up since I already have it here. It says if you have 2 or more energy.
Okay, so you cannot do a turn 1.
You're right, Sheldor. You're right, man. Like I said, you guys are my co-commentators. I appreciate you guys. Much love to you guys for watching and, of course, helping me out when it comes to commentating for Dragon Ball Super.
So what are like some of the win conditions of both of these decks? Are you aware of their win conditions?
So the win condition I know of, so I've seen both of these decks already, and it's actually boiling down to the finals. So the win condition that Bobby has is going to be the yellow-green Saiyan ulti. So that's one of the win conditions that whenever it's played, you actually can take 4 of your opponent's cards, put them in rest mode, or if they don't put the cards in rest mode, they drop cards from their hand. So that is putting in a little bit of work as well. We got the win condition that Joshua has. Of course, we have the Broly that had specified. We see the Goku that's in the energy that I believe has double strike, dual attack, deflect, and I think it gains an extra effect when it has sparking 20, if I'm not mistaken, to neg cards off the board. Okay. But it could be back and forth, but it's just a lot of bum rushing. We have the Vegeta that's played right here that actually can choose up to 2 of your opponent's battle cards neg, so reduce power, and then of course we have 20k crit, and I believe it does have deflect as well.
Do the 1-drops for the Trunk side have barrier?
So they do not. So there's I don't know if there is any cards that have barrier, or if there's a few cards that have barrier, but as what I know, what I've seen on the field, they do not have barrier, and that's when we go back to the database, bro. So the database right here, we actually have the Gokus and the Vegetas.
Shelder says yes, they do. So does the Vegeta ignore barrier?
Oh, then the Vegeta ignores barrier.
Okay.
Okay, so Sheldor says yes, they do. So that means the Vegeta has to ignore barrier. So when it comes to Vegeta, he's just ruthless. If he's in yellow, he pops. So there's a Vegeta in this that pops in rest mode, and you got the Vegeta in red that ignores barrier.
Yeah.
Most of the Vegetas, if not all the Vegetas, because whenever the movie Gogeta BR came out, all the Vegetas ignore barrier. So yes, I think they're keeping up with that characteristic of Vegeta in red.
All right. So what's up, Simon? How you been, man? You gonna start pulling up to the new location? Okay, so Shelder's going to be pretty much answering all of our questions. He is the MVP in the chat tonight.
MVP, I appreciate you for being on the horn, Sheldor. Like I said, you got people right here that just they continuously watching. Like I said, much love to you guys. I really do appreciate it. Like I said, hey, I'm gonna be wasting my voice for you guys. By the time Arlington comes about, I won't be able to speak.
So I guess it's safe to say that red currently right now has a good matchup against this yellow deck.
I think it really does, because there's a lot of things that yellow has that's detrimental because it sticks on board.
Yeah.
But with red, there's a lot of cards that actually ignore barrier, namely the Vegeta cards. And so you have that one that negs ignoring barrier. You have, of course, the Kaioken Goku that people are playing because it's a U7 card that actually tap 2 ignoring barrier, or tap 3 it board wipes. Okay. And it has deflect too. So you have a lot of answers in red, and I think that's why red is going to be the prevalent deck in this meta. Don't quote me on that, because I already know. Oh, he already put the crown. Crown too strong of a card, but we know that blue is going to be a strong contender too in this meta as well.
It is? Okay.
I believe so.
Bubba, yeah, I'll be at the fest. I don't think I'm going to play. It sounds like I missed out on my chance of getting the tickets, but yeah, I should be there though.
It was tough. I heard Bobby said that because he was trying to get a ticket and he saw that it was sold out, and I told him, I said, Bobby, I'm not going to lie, man, I got my ticket yesterday because I was trying to push, like, with all the criteria that they were putting on actually going to the event, I had to wait. I had to wait, so I ended up waiting, and then after waiting, I had to get my ticket, and luckily that all flowed, so PR Sign can at least, have some type of showing. I won't be bottom decking, but I told him I'm gonna reduce power is what I'm gonna try to do.
Yeah, sounds fun. Because I originally wanted to play in the Digimon at the fest, but they sold out the moment.
I heard that. The first less than 24 hours they sold out.
Yeah, so I was like, all right, that's really unfortunate. I forgot about it. Then I was like, oh, Dragon Ball still has like 50 plus tickets. I'll get it later, but now it sounds like they're officially sold out, which makes sense. Probably a lot of people figuring out like, okay, I can actually go now and so forth.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. And let me go ahead and do something here. I've actually been messing up, and I think Joshua might have. I'm gonna say he has 6 lives. It looks like because the bar kind of closes it, but it does look like he might have 5 as well. So we're gonna go ahead and fix the standings for you guys. It is 5v5. Both leaders are awoken, and we don't have pretty much a field presence on both of the sides of the field. We have the Frieza on one end, we have the Trunks on the other, and of course what I've normally seen is we have a 3-drop Trunks that EX evolves that actually goes on top of it, and of course it restands, and then it does have, I believe it has blocker. Sin Shenron being played, man.
That Unison, even though that Unison wasn't super popular in like the meta, like when it came out, whatever, that thing is just still super strong.
It's nice that the fact that all red cards can swing at active cards.
Yeah, like
activate is too strong.
Especially if this the Trunks deck seems like to rely on the 1-drops to evolve. Like they're not going to be able to maintain their board to run the engine.
Not going to, because as soon as he played it, the Frieza swung at the 1-drop.
Yeah, that's really tough. It looks like Red does have a really good matchup in this. What's up, Jason Drake? How you been, man?
Boy, hey, you say, yo, what's up, boys? How you been? How you been, Marco? Tell Drizzy Drake.
I've been good,
man. It's been a while. He's almost been as long away from the scene as you.
Oh yeah, man, Drizzy, you gotta come back, man. I think this is a new era for everyone.
Might be a new era. Might be a nice new era right there. Remember what is afforded to the king of the hill here at Spectral. Like I said, it's a very nice reward. And I don't think I've ever heard of a card shop doing that. And they putting it out there. They're doing a lot of good stuff here at Spectral. If you guys can't play or don't want to play, at least come down and check it out. They got a lot of good selections here. Yeah. So it looks like Bobby's going to go ahead and swing. And with swinging, of course, he's going to proc the effect. Either he gets the draw or he actually gets to play a Trunks from the drop area. Trunks, Vegeta, or Bulma from the drop area. And then, of course, it's played in rest mode and get the effects off.
So with the Vegeta being under the leader, what purpose does that fulfill? What does he ends up getting to do with that?
If I'm not mistaken, it actually affords double strike and it actually affords a power up. So yeah, so let's go ahead and I have it up right here. See the bag, it says activate battle once per turn, place 1 card from under this card in the owner's drop area, against 10k power and double strike for the battle.
Okay.
So it affords it some good stuff right there. It's like a built-in double strike Champa, That way you don't have to actually tap in energy. And so we got, Boo Boo on the horn right there. I wish I was back in my college days so I could go and play.
My man's living the adult life right now.
Yeah, adult life, man. Adult life be putting in some work. And yeah, no, man, PR Sign with adult life, it's hard trying to balance me, my love of card games, my job, and of course, my responsibilities. PR Sign a married man now. I can't be neglecting it. And I don't know if you've seen Yadi or not, but she'll quickly backhand me. Yeah, give me that backhand. Where have you been? You passed your bedtime. She'll bottom deck me. He went ahead and EX evolved the Trunks, and he's going to go ahead and we might see a swing, we might not, or we might have him stay straight up in active mode to block.
So you got that's good. He got the evolve down. The only bad thing is that Shenron could probably reduce it, unless it also has barrier.
And if it does have barrier, I mean, he could just swing at it.
Yeah, he can swing at it, but at least Bobby will have a chance to defend it more efficiently versus -15 and then swinging at it.
I think if I'm not mistaken, when they first came out with the Trunks, I know the blocker Trunks and all that, they had barrier, but it didn't have deflect.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken. And I think if they kept with the same characteristics as the future Trunks, then that means the card might have blocker and barrier, but it doesn't have deflect. And I actually know for certain it doesn't have deflect because it actually was counterplayed in the last round with the transformation.
Okay.
With the transformation SS4 Vegeta.
So Shoulder coming in with his MVP status to notify us that it
does.
Barrier.
MVP Shoulder. Oh man, is there a way that I can like you, bro? Like I know how you like the stream, but can we click and SAS has liked Sheldor? That would be pretty cool if you go back for it like
so
that.
Bobby does have 4 life right now. I think Joshua might have 4 life.
Oh, I got you. That means PR Sign, get your act together and correct the scores.
Yeah.
But so we got. Oh, but he does have a card at the bottom. So I think maybe Joshua.
You still at 5? Okay.
I think maybe Joshua might be at 5 of them.
All right.
I gotta make sure and let them know that next round we gotta bring the cards down. That way we can see. It's clearly you're able to see SpongeBob. Like you already know SpongeBob is out there. You know how many of SpongeBob there is.
Clear as that. Yeah, it looks like Joshua is at 5. And Jersey Drake, congrats on your invitation to Nationals, man.
I got my invite to Nats. I'm back, boys, but I need to to come check this shop out. Hey, congratulations. I didn't know they were tossing out Nats invites already. Woo! Oh, PR Sign, I might need to go get my Nats invite too and see what I can do. It sucks though because I wanna actually try my hand out at this King of the Hill, man. Get it paid for. Go fly to Nats. But
hey, man, I might be able to come in and fill in for you one day, kind of like the good old days.
Ooh, you might, but I don't know if David gonna like that.
Oh, okay.
I know David didn't like that when it was old senpais because they would be like, David, what are you doing? I'll be like, I'm playing this week. Bro, you gotta commentate, bro. And I'm just like, you make it so sweet for the players. You're pulling me away from commentating. Make it sweet for the commentator. Let's go, player. But we'll see. We got iron out details later. We'll see. We got iron out. But it looks like he has yet another Vegeta on board. The Vegeta's put in work, I'm telling you. Being able to ignore barrier and reducing the power is very strong. Especially since nowadays it seems as though cards either have deflect or barrier coming out.
Yeah, it seems like, well, one thing about this game, there's just so much interaction. So in order for an engine to survive, it seems like it needs those type of protection in order to, like, you know, make the engine efficient.
You got to. Oh, and there's the Zamasu. Zamasu super combo is going to go ahead and either rest a battle card or a leader card. And so, he's going to go ahead and activate battle with the power of the Super Saiyan, which is a one of, and he's going to go ahead and draw a card, put a card in rest mode to do so. And of course, it does have another effect. If you wanted to, you can actually tap one and actually negate an attack.
Yeah, cards like that are so good when you can use them, like when they just have multiple utilities. It's just, when that card came out, and then also the new one, there's a new yellow extra card that came out that I think rests like 2 different battle cards.
Oh, the black, was it Black Kamehameha, the Goku Black?
Some sort like that. It's just, yellow just gets some ridiculous stuff, man. That's why yellow has been, if you really look at all the national winners have some type of variant of yellow in them.
But like, see, so in my opinion though, the yellow wins, but it's because of Cooler, bro.
Cooler.
In my opinion, it's Cooler. Cooler, them counter coolers put in work.
Oh, well, now, yeah. Wow. Well, yeah, I guess, like, in terms of the same options, like, Harudegar and Storm won because they had Battering Laser with Mirror Combo. You know, Broly won because, I don't think Battering was legal during that time. But Broly was also a yellow deck that won the second Nationals by Brian Samuels.
I think maybe the first, maybe. Oh, you're talking about Brian Samuels? Okay,
Yeah,
I don't think
remember.
Battering. No, I don't think Battering was in at that time. But if you notice, the counters is what actually elevates the deck to go higher and higher. And it's the cheapest counter in the game. Tapping 3, playing a Cooler is very, very efficient. And then the next efficient counter, in my opinion, is actually one of my favorite cards. It's I call it Almighty Push. But it's not Almighty Push. I just have Naruto in my head.
Yeah.
Almighty Resistance. You got the Goku throwing it in right there.
The red and yellow one?
Red and yellow one. Oh, yeah. People forgot about that. But guess what? My Jiren deck, it's actually a red-yellow variant. So when I swing with the A-drop and then negate, bro, Almighty Push. That Jiren is going in, bro. Going in.
We can see here that red is building a very strong board, building a lot of advantage for him. To my understanding, the thing that the U7 deck can do is once you start filling your drop area with the correct amount of U7 targets, you can start playing everything for super cheap, right?
Yes, so you get effects. So this Vegeta that is actually on board actually reduces with sparking. You can tap 2 in order to play it instead of tapping the 4, I believe it costs. You have the Android 2, I believe it reduces as well. And the Android on swing is going to allow you to look up the top 3 cards and get a U7 card to hand. So it's a lot of deck filtering right in that sense. And of course, it looks like we had the Yamcha being played. And remember, the Yamcha can only be played in counter window 2. Or if you're going to play it on counter window 1, the only thing you can hit are the cards that were already on board, not the card that was already coming into play for counter window 1. But yeah, no, it makes it very cheap. And of course, people are saying that it's aggressive, it's aggro in the sense, but unfortunately, I haven't had the pleasure of facing a U7 deck or a Trunks deck. It seems like every time I play DBS, these decks are not really out unless people are trying to save their spice. They're trying to put it away.
Yeah, I was going to say, I remember looking at that Android card with one of my teammates, and we're like, if that thing stays on board, it builds ridiculously, like a ridiculous amount of value over time.
It does. It's one of those. It's like the juggernaut.
Yeah.
You know, once you get going, you got that momentum. It's hard to stop. And of course, he's swinging in to try to get rid of that android, because that's the android that powers to try to search for everything. And if he did play any of the U7 Ultimates, bro, you can just search it right off of that android.
Yeah.
So either search it off the android or actually search it off the leader, because I believe the leader has an activate main that you can actually only utilize, once per game, and it is to search a U7 card in the drop area. So it's just good synergy in that way. He's going to go ahead and combo to get out of it. I'm going to try to see if I can actually find that leader card so I can actually show you. All right, here it is right there. Activate main, sparking 20, add up to 1 mono red U7 card from your drop area to your hand, negate the skill for the game.
Okay.
So very, very good plussing right off of that with the leader effect. So it literally is a U7 deck. So they're like, you know what? We murdered and killed Invoker. Let's bring out yet another U7 deck and another U7 deck. So much favoritism. And then on top of that, boom, let's kill PR Sign's favorite bottom deck. Oh, I can't even say it that loud anymore.
All right, PR Sign, once you recover, tell me, man, what does this 8-drop do right here?
Okay, so what this 8-drop does is, first of all,
Is it an 8-drop?
I'm just, yeah, it is an
Okay.
8-drop, and first of all, this actual 8-drop does not have that much protection, bro. If I saw correctly last round, not only did it get put in rest mode, but then you had Bardock, or Turles, come in and with the foot dive, popped it in rest mode. So I was just like, man, there's no protection that this card has if I'm seeing everything correctly unfold. But of course, if I'm not mistaken, it does have double strike and dual attack. Don't quote me on that one, but Sheldor, where's my MVP at? Where's my MVP at? Let me know if I'm correct or not. And like I said, it don't hurt my feelings. We need to have the information for us and for the other people that are watching here on SAS.
Yeah, what's up, Jonathan? It is the one and only Marco.
There's no other Marco. It's just the Marco right there. It's actually on his birth certificate, the Marco. He don't have a last name. No last name at all.
Nickname is the Judge.
The Judge. Oh man. Oh, that's another thing too I missed. When we were at Senpai's and you were the Judge. Oh man. Oh, it was down. You opened up with that announcement, guys. No taking back plays. Yeah, if you reveal the card, that's it. We're practicing, bro. We're practicing.
We love making that. We love making Senpai's like the environment for competitive players to come in and definitely improve. And that's one thing I always believe, because even during play testing, every time I saw my teammates take moves back, it's like, what are we actually learning from that? You know, it's not gonna be like that in a tournament. Like the way you're gonna remember your mistakes is if, like, you know, if you get punished for them
and take those L's. That's literally how you're gonna remember mistakes. You take them L's. Sheldor right there says triple strike, and then Drizzy Drake says triple strike crit, and then Drizzy Drake says 35k and KO 2 battle cards. So it has quite a bit of effects, but it does not have deflect or barrier. And those are the keyword skills I look for, man. If I'm gonna tap or if I'm gonna utilize a lot of cards, I need to have some type of protection. Yeah, that's just my opinion. And that's why when it came to bottom deck, he had deflect and barrier. Oh, it was too good.
Didn't you tell me that the Goku in the U7 deck has deflect, barrier, and a bunch of other mumbo jumbo?
Oh, the Goku, yeah, in the Goku deck, the 8-drop, I know it has deflect for a fact. I don't know it has this barrier. Okay. I think it has deflect, dual attack, double strike, and then it has sparking something, neg something else. It has a lot, bro. It has a lot. But when it comes to these two, the father and son, it doesn't have that much. And look at that. We got an overwhelmed Bardock happening here, swinging in 25k, trying to get that unison off board. So now the Yamchas are offline, and then on top of that, he won't be able to reduce the markers to look at his opponent's hand, which can actually be very detrimental in the right set of eyes. We're talking about competitive eyes, man.
Yeah, also his battle cards are more protected now because they can't swing. They can't be swung at while being inactive.
Yep, so that's the thing. That's the most important thing there too, because if you can swing at those little peewee battle cards, that's really gonna throw off his gameplay and throw. Oh, he actually bursts quite a bit of good cards right there.
I was going to say we must be reaching towards the win condition for the U7 player, because I think his deck size is getting kind of low.
And getting kind of low, or the fact that he actually is not seeing it. So remember, he does play the Broly. I don't know. Remember, we've all had them times where we had played Victory Strike, and it was the last card in life, man. Yeah. So maybe he hasn't found it yet. We know that he has the 8-drop, but we just need to know when he's gonna play it. Because the thing is, with yellow, there is a lot of answers for yellow against red, and that's that black. I think it's this. Goku Black Kamehameha, Super Black Kamehameha, the one that you said that you could bounce.
Yeah.
If you could choose one of your opponent's battle cards that has more energy cost than the amount of energy you have, and put it in rest mode.
So what's that Goku that he just played that got switched to rest mode? He responded to the Frieza counter. It like negated it.
Okay, so you're talking about this Vegeta?
Oh, that's a Vegeta.
That's
okay,
a Vegeta.
Yeah.
So that's a Vegeta that came out in the, I believe it's anniversary or expansion, but this was supposed to actually support the set 2 Vegito, the red one. So this Vegeta says if you have 3 or more energies, the card that's coming into play, if it has 15k or less, it gets sent to the drop area instead.
Okay.
So it's like a little mini Denial of Hope with the little criterias attached to it.
Gotcha.
So that's what that Vegeta does. It looks like Majin Vegeta, if I'm not mistaken, there too.
Okay.
But I don't think it has the U7 tag. It's just a red card that is really good.
Gotcha.
Really good. You want to try to catch them off guard is what you're trying to do.
So one thing I'm noticing about these two decks is that they're doing a pretty good job of consistently clearing the board on both sides.
You know, and I noticed that too because whenever I saw a stream and it was phenomenal. It was against Andrew Duvall and it was against Brian Samuels. I think it's Brian Samuels.
Oh, when they did that little thing for Bandai?
Yes,
Okay.
and oh my goodness, Bandai, one of the amazing. Every time they play the card, boom, they show you the card and the effects, and it was just awesome. The effects, man. I wish I had that. I wish I could commentate that. And look at that, we have in response. Now that has a lot of value.
Yeah, that card.
That Goku is broken has a lot of value. And what was I saying? Oh, so we got a counterplay happening here. So we have value happening, so interactions happening here. In response to the Android 17, we have the Goku coming out. In response to the Goku coming out, we have this Goku coming out. The red Goku says, when your opponent would play a battle card, reduce, of course, the cost goes from 3 to 1, and then you can choose one of your opponent's battle cards negative by 15k power.
Okay.
Woo, that's a mouthful right there.
That's a lot of interactions.
That's quite a bit of interactions, but you know what? I try to keep up as much as possible.
Yeah, and like I said, that's DBS for you, man. We're just getting to the point where it's like, bro, I'm trying to do this. What responses do you have? Because you have like 18 different responses.
It is. Oh, it looks. Oh, he's gonna take it. Oh, is he gonna take it? Is he gonna take it? Oh, he's thinking about taking it. Oh, this is phenomenal to see because I didn't think that. I thought yellow would have a better matchup against red.
Well, seeing with the whole situation about the yellow battle cards being negged to 0 by ignoring barrier, it's kind of understandable to see that red is a little bit ahead of the game right now.
And Sin Shenron putting in work too. Sin Shenron being able to swing in active mode. Yes.
Yeah, so it makes sense. It seems like red is kind of favored in this matchup.
It looks like it, and I think, like I said, it looks like he's at 5 lives still. I can't tell, but that's a good substantial amount of life.
I'm pretty sure it's 5, and even if he does pass turn to Bobby's gonna have to either try to end the game by taking it to 5-0, or he's gonna have to start focusing on board. Even if he focuses on board, he's probably Joshua will probably have like 1 or 2 battle cards left, and going to 6 energies next turn. Mm-hmm. He's just gonna fill the board up and continuously put pressure on Bobby.
Mm-hmm. Oh, now that you say board, that's the reason why I brought up that Brian Samuels and Andrew Duvall, because I noticed that whenever they would swing it at the leader, if they know they couldn't get game or they stopped them from swinging at the leader or somehow, some way, they went to the field. Yeah. They cleared the field, and you actually got to see 2 people go at it, and I would think, oh, snap, they're taking a long time. But they were actually being very strategic until it came down to Andrew Duvall taking it from Brian Samuels.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like if you don't make the more optimal play to gain some momentum back, as you're losing momentum, that's going to snowball into a game state where you cannot recover from. Mm-hmm. So it's really important to kind of recognize, all right, should I go for board control? Do I focus a unison? Or do I put pressure on the leader and clear 1 or 2 battle cards? Like there's a lot of decision when it comes to Dragon Ball because there's just so much interactions everywhere you see.
Oh, so there he goes. That was a crit taking, and I think he goes down from 5 to 4. This is the first time I've seen him take some damage in a while. And let's see what Bobby does. He has 5 energies, tapping in that invisible calculator to try to calculate. So now that you're here, from one player to another, I don't use the invisible calculator. Do you know people that use it? Why is that like a tick or something when they do that, or what's that supposed to do?
Well, when I do it, I normally just add up numbers players, some people, they think about the plays. If I do this, these two can happen. And if I do this, these 2 or 3 things can happen. If I do this, what if he responds to this? It's kind of like, they're kind of just setting notes in their head, like 1 note, 2 notes, 3 notes, 4. When I do it, I normally try to do math. It's like, okay, there's 3 super combos. If I go into this, he has 1, 2, 3, 4 Ks in his hand, and so forth. So when I do it, it's like I'm actually using a calculator, a legitimate calculator. Other people, when they do it, they think of possibilities of the plays that are happening.
Okay, all right, I got you. I mean, like I said, me personally, I don't understand it.
I mean, don't get me wrong. There's some people who just do it. If you ask them, so what did you just think about?
Yeah, they're just like,
I don't know. I just thought if I attacked leader and he negated, I don't know. It's like, okay, then why'd you, I've ran into situations like that where I've seen people, I was like, because they would do it and then they'll make the next play, then they'll freeze. It's like, okay, so what was all that thinking for? Like with the whole tapping calculator, what were you thinking? Like, you had to think if this happens, this is what I'm going to do.
And it was something so simplistic.
Yeah, and they were like, I don't know what I was thinking.
I think for some people, I think it's almost as big as a tick as card shuffling.
Yeah.
I think it's just second nature. But it looks like we got a Turles that was played on Bobby's side of the field. He ends up KOing the battle card, the Goku, and I think he chose the draw. I think with Turles, you can choose to KO 2 or KO 1 and draw, if I'm not mistaken.
Hopefully he can clear some of these other battle, because he's at 1, so essentially what all these battle cards are saying is drop a card, drop a card, drop a card. So hopefully, I would assume he would have chosen to KO 2 battle cards, because I know that Yamcha doesn't have barrier. I don't know about those androids, but
Ozville, what's happening, boss? I appreciate you following here on SAS. Much love to you, man. But no, I really do miss talking with you and playing with you, because like I said, I get more information from playing with you because of stuff like that. What you said, and when Chris validated it too, when you said aggro is another form of hand destruction. Oh man, that was in the back of my head for a while after that one. I was like, oh really?
And yes. So we see that he detached with his leader's ability here. He might be going for game. He might be trying to go from 4.
He might have.
Yeah, he might be trying to go from 4-2 to 0.
Ooh, there you go. Well, he detached, so now it affords him 10K and double strike. So now his leader has that's why he has the ultimate. That is the ultimate, the green-yellow one that I was talking about.
So what happens here? He can either play it, or his opponent has to discard 4 cards, or how does it work?
Okay, so I think, if I'm not mistaken, the opponent has to put 4 cards in rest mode.
Okay.
If his opponent cannot put 4 cards in rest mode, it plays the card and the opponent has to drop cards from hand.
And we can see all his cards are already in rest mode.
All his cards in rest mode. So he's definitely going to go ahead and tap to bring that baby out. And it's going to, I think it's 2 or 1 card. I think he dropped 2. But I'm not. But yeah, no, he put in work. It dropped him down to 2. And you know what? With that ultimate right there, he's going to try to close the game. We got the counter, the pitch. He has 3 or less life. So now every time his opponent swings, that's minus 10K, ignoring barrier. Okay. Ignoring barrier. That's what that card is right there.
I'm very surprised that Bobby might actually be able to close this out. Was not expecting this type of explosive turn.
I did not. Oh,
he's counting right now. He's seeing how much combo power he has here.
So a new variant of the invisible calculator, but actually,
super combo.
Oh, he's got to go for you. Oh, he went for it. You have to. I think
that's his super combo. Okay. He only has 2 cards in hand.
Wow. He had heartfelt plea. Look at that. Oh my goodness.
Wow, I'm actually very surprised.
He came from behind and took that, and of course he had the swings right there with the ultimate, just staring him down in the face.
Congratulations to Bobby. That's a really good ending. I was just talking about how the board presence,
Wow, congratulations, Ahmed. You acquired a good player right there. Oh, he's a salt boy now. I don't know if you knew that.
Congratulations to Bobby. I'm glad he's on a team. Hopefully he's happy and everything.
Yeah, hopefully he's happy. I think he's happy. I spoke with him.
Good representation.
Yeah, I spoke with him a little bit, and he said, you know what, it was the better move because, he had to drive so far. I'm telling you, I know how it feels to drive far away. I live away from every locals. Like, this is kind of close because I'm on the Beltway, but man, I'm so far, and it is difficult. It really is difficult, man. But you know what? Shout outs to Bobby. He's showing up, he's repping, and he had so many decks he didn't even know what to choose from. He had this one, he had brought his launch too, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, he had a Soul Striker as well. But he still plays launch, man.
Yeah.
I think launch is still a good deck. It's just it's the build, it's the pilot at that point, because it is combo oriented. We got Ahmed said, can he combo the SCR from board? Oh, I don't know if it was a combo 2 or not. We're gonna have to look it up.
I think he was just curious because a lot of the secrets nowadays are saying if it leaves board, they go straight to the remove from game.
Right. Now, yeah.
Shelter, I think that was the last round because it was 8 people, so it'll go from 8-4 and in the finals. So I believe it was the last round.
But we will not know for sure. We will go into a quick break. We'll figure all that out. If it was the last round, we will come back and let you know what the standings were, the top 3. We'll let you know who's number 1, who is the contender to try to fight for King of the Hill, the first Dragon Ball, and the first pack on the road to Sponsorshipville.
And maybe an interview with the winner, too.
And an interview, hey, we can hit up an interview. And if not, if we have a 4th round, then hey, that's more Dragon Ball Super, because everything go up on a Tuesday. All right, so it looks like I'm scrolling and I see it right here. So let's go ahead and read this card out. The card that Bobby's been playing and wrecking with. So obviously it's ultimate. It has energy exhaust. Its permanent is if this card is removed from your battle area, remove it from the game instead. So most of the ultimates, if not all the ultimates that come out now, have that criteria because Bandai don't want you to find a way to loop it.
So you can't combo with it.
So if your opponent has 2 or more, so that's what your question was. If it was already on the board, if it's removed from the board, then
yeah, that's what Ahmed was wondering.
Okay, yeah.
So he comboed the secret from board. The answer is no, you can't. Once it gets removed from the board, it gets removed from the game.
It gets removed from the game. Another permanent, if your opponent has 2 or more energy and your leader card is green, yellow, or shares a character name with this card, this gains dual attack and blocker. So that's why he was able to have dual attack with it. It does have a power of 40k, just like most secrets have.
Standard number.
And we got an auto, tap 2 at the end of battle in which this card was used in a combo from your hand. Your opponent may choose 4 of their cards and switch them to rest mode. If they do, remove this card from your drop area from the game. If they don't, play this card from your drop area and your opponent chooses 2 cards from their hand and send it to the drop area.
Yeah, I gotta say, Bobby used that card very well. I don't know if he would have been able to win with any other secret in that situation, but that secret came out very
Any other secret? Bro, he could have used Cell Zeno.
Oh, that too. Yeah.
Whoa! X gonna give it to you. He definitely had the cards on board, and he definitely had the energy, so you could have won with that one too. But of course, it's personal preference when it comes to the ultimates. I believe, it's like your play style. You got to play with something that you love. You got to play with something that you love. Go in what you do, and I really do feel strongly about that because there was one time I went to Dallas. It's a story. I don't know if you know about this story, but I would go and I'm over here worried, and this was before PR Sign, man. This was when I wanted to do something. I wanted to be big, and I wanted to play Dragon Ball Super, and I wanted to win. And I just put a lot of emphasis on winning, and it really wasn't my style, and it got to me. It really got to me. And then whenever I had a deck that I loved, I went to play test. You know how we traveled to the place, play test all night, and then we go to the tournament. Yeah. Well, when I went to play test with the guys that I traveled with, they were over here getting in my head, oh, you need to play this card. You need to play this card. Bro, if you want to win, you need to play this card. So then I'm torn because I'm just like, I don't like the card they want me to put in. Oh, and you know what card it was? Because the time that this happened, Shugesh was a card. Oh, I hate that card. Oh my gosh.
Wasn't this when you went to Pennsylvania for the ARG event?
No. That was actually a good tournament that I had. I got bubbled out in that one. That was, I think, Atlantic City, but I don't remember if it was Pennsylvania or not. Okay. It was Atlantic City I went to, and I got 17.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my goodness, man. PR signed with his luck. No, this was when I went to Dallas, and Shugesh was still a thing. And everybody kept on saying, bro, play Shugesh, play Shugesh. You got a great deck if you play Shugesh. So I said, you know what, fine, I'll play Shugesh. Man, turn 1, Cronoa. I had Shugesh. I'm just like, oh my goodness, this is horrible. So I lost that game instantly. And then the second game, I was like, oh, he didn't play Cronoa. Oh, I can get my plays off. I don't have Shugesh. Yeah. So I'm just like, it wasn't good. And then I ended up dropping out because I just did not like the deck that I was playing. So then after that, I was like, you know what? Something's got to change, man. This is actually pretty toxic for me personally. So of course that it was my girlfriend at the time, not my wife, and she was saying, I don't understand why you're doing this to yourself, man. You're supposed to have fun. A card game is to have fun. And I actually, reflected on myself a little bit, and I said, you know what, you're right. I gotta learn how to have fun again. I know I'm an old man playing a children's card game, but I had a road to doing that as well. And I know a couple of people would message me on Facebook, and we would talk a little bit and just share some stories. And I told them, I said, you know what, I had to learn how it was to have fun. And so I built Trunks, and when I was building Trunks, I realized that it didn't matter if I lost with Trunks. I loved playing that deck, and that's when I realized, oh snap, this is what it means to enjoy yourself, to play. This is a hobby, to play something, to take your mind off of the world, like your job, your problems, everything. That's what this is for. So that's why I fell in love with Trunks, and I think that's why I have such sentimental value with Trunks. And that's why it kind of hurt when Bandai hit the one drop, because it was with the Trunks deck that I had actually learned how to have fun again. How to have fun again, man. Like I said, it hit home, but you know what? We move forward. Now that Trunks has taught me, now I just continue to do that, and instead of bottom decking, we're gonna reduce power. So we're gonna go into a quick break, guys. I know I digress. We're gonna come back. We're gonna give you some announcements, and we're gonna give you the top 3 if we are in fact ending. If we have one more round, we're of course gonna let you know about that too, because everything go up on a Tuesday. This is SAS. This is Super Spectral. I am your co-commentator, PR Soy.
And Marco.
Don't go anywhere. Yo, what's happening, Dragon Ball Super players? I am back. I am your commentator, PR Sign, and this is SAS. This is Super at Spectral, and for you guys that have been waiting, hey, you know what? Your wait is done, because that was the last round, and so we have the top 3 here at Spectral. Number 1 is going to be Bobby, Team Salt Boys. Number 2 is going to be Daniel, and number 3 is going to be Lovey, also of Team Salt Boys. I don't know if Daniel actually has a team that he's affiliated with. Hey, yo, Daniel, do you have a team that you're with? Your Team Dormant? We got Daniel of Team Dormant. So number 1 is Bobby, Team Salt Boys. 2 is Daniel of Team Dormant. And 3 is Lovey of Team Salt Boys. Hey, yo, Bobby! I got you. You want to be on stream or not? Bada boom, bada beam. He already knows I don't beg no man. I don't beg no man. If you don't want to be on stream, you don't have to be on stream.
That's all right. I'll come over here.
Okay, all right. So, Bobby, you are the second contender. Next week, it's going to be you versus Abraham in an OG showdown, best of 3, for the spot of King of Spectral. What do you got to say about that?
I'm ready for it. I have never gotten to play in a King of the Hill match before.
Really?
Yeah, never.
So this is a first.
I get to be the first one to do it at this new store.
Hey, you know what? That is always a good thing, to be the first at a store to do it. Now, you already know, and I'm going to go ahead and repeat it for everybody that's watching.
It's an amazing feeling when you're like the first one there.
So I'm going to go ahead and repeat it for everybody that's watching, so we can actually throw in the announcements here too. So Bobby is going to be facing Abraham next week after the original tournament that we're going to have on Tuesdays starting at 7. After the tournament is going to be the King of the Hill match. Straight after that is going to be you and Abraham. Whoever wins that best of 3 match, so there's no pre-side, like I said, OG best of 3. Whoever wins that is going to not only get the first Dragon Ball, they will be crowned King of Spectral, and they will be receiving a pack for that Dragon Ball. Then whoever wins is going to go and defend. If they successfully defend their title and win, there goes the second Dragon Ball on Shenron's lair. They're going to get 2 packs, and so on and so forth. Until you get the 7th Dragon Ball, you'll be getting a box. Your next tournament, the airfare, your room and board, and your entry will be paid for here by Spectral. You'll be getting a jersey, an original Spectral jersey. You're going to have your team on it, of course. You'll be repping your team. You'll be repping Spectral. You'll be repping H-Town. And you'll be having it's just so much clout that you'll be having.
You get the full experience.
The full experience. The full-on experience, man.
What more could you want?
What more? Hey, you know what? That is the question right there. What more can you want? And honestly, this has been the first time that I hear of a card shop doing this, and he's trying to bring it back. If we can get old SAS coming back here, it's phenomenal. I mean, look, we already got Marco that is coming back. We got a whole bunch of people that are thinking about coming back as well. And looking at the Facebook post, we see that people are throwing the emojis of the eyes looking. And so we're going to, like I said, next week we'll see how many. It went from 6 people to 8 people. And now that we had this announcement, we'll see. But you got some prepping to do. Yeah, you got to figure out what deck out of all those decks you have, you got to come up with a good side. And, of course, we're going to go ahead and battle it out. Do you have anything to say to the people before we leave them?
Nope, I'm just ready for this game.
That's it? Nothing? No shout out to your new team or anything like that?
Shout out to my boys.
Oh, okay. New team. Like, you got to shout them out because I didn't even know you were on a new team.
Yeah, it happened about a week ago.
A week ago?
About a week ago, I joined the Salt Boys.
Salt Boys right there, and I'm sure Ahmed is proud. We got Brendo on the horn right there. Hey, Brendo, congrats again, Brendo. But Brendo on the horn saying best of luck to you, man. It is awesome what you're going to be fighting for. And like I said, man, David keeps on doing all these rewards and stuff, pulling me away from commentating because I want to fight for that too.
I'm gonna shout out my old school dormant boys too because they helped me get here.
There you go. You know what? Like I said, anytime you can shout out, for me, honestly, you can pull good experiences from any part of your life. I feel like, you know what? And if there's a lot of more toxicity than some good advantages, you know what? Just you got to just throw that out. You got to keep on moving forward, man. That's what it's all about. Keep on moving forward and keep on going. With every single experience, there's always something good. There's always a light within everything. And with that light, unfortunately, we got to close. So we got to close. I know everything's up on a Tuesday, but yeah, PR sign. We got to get back home too.
I'm ready to sleep.
Yeah, we got to get to bed. We got to go to work. So guys, this has been SAS. This is Super at Spectral. We got this man here. This, you just stopped the stream. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, bro, you not even. You a wannabe salt boy. These are sugar packets.
Hey, that's all they had.
Not even.
That's all they had. I know what it is, though.
There you go. That was Lovey trying to throw some salt right there with some sugar. This is SAS. This is Super at Spectral. I am your commentator, PR sign, right here with the number one for today, the second contender that will be fighting for King of the Hill, guys. Hopefully, I see you next week. Stay tuned for more SAS. UBI.